Woo! What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 178 of Community Universe Mode, edition number 27 of Monday Night Fusion. Hello, Zach. Hello, Maury. Hello, Austin. Good to have you here. Very rare occasion. Welcome. We love you. You the best. I changed a lot. But indeed, ladies and gentlemen, just 2 weeks away from Regicide, we are live from Las Vegas, Nevada, here tonight for Monday Night Fusion, edition number 3 of Fusion Roulette, of course, formerly Raw Roulette, but we are in Fusion now. We forget the past, we kind of bury it, Chris Benoit, you know what I'm saying? But indeed, a spin of the wheel will decide every single match tonight. The wheels have already been spun before the show went on the air, and as you can see right here, we're kicking off the show with a Tornado Tag Steel Cage match. It's going to be the unholy alliance of Fear and Daryl Richards taking on the families DJ Moore and Elijah Stewart, former tag team champions. This rivalry has boiled over. It's getting bloody. We saw DJ Moore take a loss to Fear at Dark Carnival. An utter domination on the part of Colonel Sanders, as he's been affectionately named by the CMV universe. Oh, Rifted, I wish you could stay. I wish you could be in every moment of my life, Rifted. But DJ Moore laying down the challenge last week on Monday Night Fusion during an interview with Lisa Evans, calling out Fear and his little pal Daryl Richards for a tag team match against him and his brother Elijah here tonight. Spin of the wheel has been spun. Landed on Steel Cage. Of course, the only way to win a Steel Cage tag team match for either both members to escape the cage, both members of one team, or for, of course, pinfalls or submission are in effect. So if one team gets a pin or submission inside the cage, they will walk out the winners. That's very unlikely, though, since all 4 of them are there at the same time. Little space, easy to break up the pins. So it's probably going to be both members of one team climbing out of the cage. Very nice, Maury. Hello, Tim. Oh, Carter. Here comes my fucking cat. He loves CMV. Can't blame him. Hello, Tazzy. And here he is, the man known as Fear, the man who's been stalking Cassie Maverick for months now. The family just have not been able to stop him. Will tonight finally be DJ Moore's night, as he's tagged with his brother Elijah, former tag team champions. Of course, we saw the alliance of Fear and Daryl Richards formed a couple weeks ago, when Fear appeared after Daryl Richards beat down Megan Cooper, put her in the hospital. We found out she's a very severely injured neck. She'll be out for a very long time. We'll get into that actually later on tonight, because we saw a little video featuring Cole Savage. We'll talk about that later. Fear came out as the family were attacking Daryl Richards to help him out. Speaking of Cassie and Fury, though, later on tonight we'll see them in tag team action, teaming together to take on Jay Divine and Danielle Ward. Of course, their title match coming at Regicide in 2 weeks. We saw Fury defeat Cassie last week, but here we go. Daryl Richards, only his second match ever here in CMV. He's not a wrestler. Can't stress that enough. This man is not a wrestler. The only reason he came here was to come after Megan Cooper. Now that she's out of the way, I don't know. I guess he's sticking around to help out Fear. They're buddies. They're pals now. Fear said a couple weeks ago he thinks that maybe he can turn Daryl Richards, introduce him to his demon pal, that demon he's always talking to. Oh, and our first tweet of the night, guys, coming from Grid. He says, if the family don't win and get their act together tonight, they might as well not bother trying to help out afterwards. Grid, of course, the new ally, a friend of Fury's. He does not like the family, thinks they're weak. And, fair enough. The family have not been able to, specifically DJ Moore, has not been able to beat Fear. Maybe DJ Moore and his brother Elijah together, though, will be enough to get the job done. I don't have a hat, Maury. No, I just went into the thing and I just pushed the The analog stick, like up and down around, close my eyes. That's what I did. I don't have a hat. Otherwise, I probably would have done that.
Have you ever heard anything like this? This is unreal. Calling this one's going to be a real treat, Michael. And I know you feel the same way. Yep, so does King.
I wouldn't doubt it, Austin. I mean, he is a woman beater, former boyfriend of Megan Cooper. Again, what he did to Megan Cooper a couple weeks ago, just despicable, disgusting. We still don't know the extent of her injury. We know she's in the hospital. Again, we'll get into that later on tonight. Cole Savage paying her a visit. Hello, Jake. And Rain. There you see the family, though. Former World Tag Team Champions. Never got their rematch for the titles because of fear. Remember, he put DJ Moore out of action for up to 2 months. Here we go. The cage is going to be lowered around these 4 men. The only way to win is for both members of one team to escape the cage, either out the door, up over the top, or, of course, again, as I said, one team to score pinfall or submission. That's going to be pretty difficult, though. Sphere goes right for DJ Moore. Nice DDT. Elijah Stewart going to target Daryl Richards here. Sphere already trying to escape, and you would think that trying to escape, like Furious here, trying to escape as quickly as possible would be a good idea, but if Fury were to escape here, he'd leave Daryl Richards in a handicap situation against the family, so it's really the only strategy there can be if you're going to try to escape the cage is for both members of the team to try to go out at the same exact time. As Elijah Stewart, there you go, Cage uses the weapon only like 30 seconds in. Daryl Richards rammed face first into the cage wall, now it's Elijah who's trying to escape here. Hello, Dynamic. Daryl Richards going to pull him down again. Daryl Richards very inexperienced. He's not a wrestler. He won his debut match a couple weeks ago, I believe, defeating Aaron Griffin, if I remember correctly, on an episode of Genesis. DJ Moore, nasty punch right to the temple. And we have a tweet here from Fury. She says, "Call me mad, but I just want to sit on top of the cage with a KFC bucket and throw the chicken at Fear." Again, the CMV Universe has affectionately named Fear Colonel Sanders for good reason. Fear obviously backstage watching this one. I'm sure Cassie Maverick is as well, hoping that Fear gets taken down at Peg. We will see them in action later on tonight, teaming together to take on Devon and Danielle Ward just 2 weeks before their title match. Dale Richards tries to escape, but he's pulled off the cage wall. Hello, Trouble. Indeed, a big night of action here tonight, live from Las Vegas, Nevada, the 3rd edition of Fusion Roulette. Our main event going to see round 2 of the Elimination Chase. Troy Voodoo, Levi Martin, Tim LaFave going to go at it in a tables match. First man to be put through a table is eliminated. And DJ Moore now trying to escape. He's a big man. Probably going to take him a long time. He's actually almost there. And Dale Richards is caught on Fear. Oh, but he gets there in time. Going to grab more and more. His fingers, his hand is on the top of the cage, but 'tis not to be. And before the show went on the air here tonight, guys, we saw Justin Sane assault Corporate Billy and Mike Grizzly backstage. They were enjoying a nice Caesar salad. Mike Grizzly was picking on some fried chicken. Justin Sane came out of nowhere, bashed him Corporate Billy in the back of his head with a steel plate. Sphere goes into the cage wall, and Mike Grizzly actually knocked himself out trying to charge at Sane. Sane then turned his attention to Triple H, who was giving Corporate Billy and Mike Grizzly like a pep talk because they've been losing a lot lately. Triple H saying, "You got to cut that out. You're embarrassing me." But just as Justin Sane was about to get his hands on Triple H, get some revenge for last week, Markintel returned. He's been gone for about a month now. He was actually suspended by Triple H a few weeks ago because he was going on a tear, like attacking officials and whatnot. But he's been brought back, and he choke slammed Justin Sane through the catering table. Triple H getting down on one knee, saying, "Mercy is a sin. I'm not a sinner," Justin Sane. Of course, their collision, possibly the biggest match in CMV history, is set for Regicide in 2 weeks' time. And now Markintel seems to be a member of the corporation, probably brought back by Triple H under the condition that he helped Triple H out. As DJ Moore, the mechanic, almost to the top here. I think he might escape, but this isn't a good idea. He'll leave Elijah all by himself. No, Moore's out. But now Elijah Stewart is trapped all by himself in a handicap situation as Daryl Richards just watches as Moore escapes. Good vibes, though, by Elijah. He can get the pin. That's going to be hard, though. Again, handicap situation. DJ Moore has escaped the cage. Daryl Richards could do nothing but watch as he leapt down to the outside. What's up, Hades? And Elijah Stewart. It is not Regicide. Is it really Regicide? No, it's not. Because in Triple H, he literally says Regicide. What are you doing, Austin? Stop trying to trick me. Fear's going to try to escape. This is Elijah. If I were Elijah Stewart, I'd actually let Fear escape by himself. because then he'd have a better opportunity one-on-one. No, he's going to pull Fear down, though. Doesn't want to give Fear the satisfaction of escaping. DJ Moore's still ringside in support of his tag team partner here, his brother, but Fear seems to be out of it. Oh, wait a minute. Brainbuster by Elijah Stewart. And Daryl Richards is out for the count. Elijah Stewart going to try to escape. Fear having some trouble pulling him down, but he's going to get him. To the top goes Fear. Nice senton. Right across the ribs, and now both members of the Unholy Alliance going to try to escape the cage here. Elijah Stewart is down. This is not good news. Daryl Richards near the top, as is Fear. Elijah can only pull one man down. He goes for Fear. Daryl Richards going to escape, though. Richards is out, and now it is one-on-one. Elijah Stewart and Fear are still inside of the cage. Richards has escaped, as has Moore. What's up, Batman? What a way to kick off Monday Night Fusion. Fear, what is he looking for here? Irish Whip going to put Stewart in the corner.
Seems like these guys are letting out a lot of pent-up frustration tonight.
Might be looking for the superplex. No! Reverse STO right to the second turnbuckle. Face first, and again, Fear to the top rope. Oh, might be looking for his crossbody if he has enough stamina. Oh, no, a moonsault. Beautifully executed still. Tweet here from Ryan Kent. He says, I would like to officially announce that I am now part of the rebellion. Let's beat the hell out of these corporation bastards. Hashtag rebellion. Fear is thinking about climbing the cage. He's having some trouble, though. Good guy Fear waits for Stewart to get back to his feet. That's going to allow Elijah, the former World Tag Team Champion, to pull Fear from the cage. Of course, Ryan Kent, we found out that he was a member of the corporation. Oh! Last week, beautiful body splash there by Stewart. He went into the locker room of T and Lee and asked if he could join them. They shook hands. They said, let's put this petty rivalry behind us. No matter which team walks out of Regicide, the tag team champions, the corporation is our focus. As Stewart's going to do it. Elijah Stewart to the top. Fear can't get up in time. And Elijah escapes the cage, and the family with a big-time victory over the Unholy Alliance. And finally, DJ Moore gets one up over Colonel Sanders. You got to wonder how Zach Payne, though, as I was saying with Brian Kent, you got to wonder how Zach Payne feels, because he's been quiet. And Tim has pinned him twice this past month, so I don't know how Zach Payne is. I think he might be a little bit on the fence whether he's going to join the Rebellion or not, following the footsteps of his tag team partner. Indeed, it will be two-man power trip versus T and Lee, though, at Regicide for those tag team titles. Speaking of tag teams, a tag team turmoil. They're back in the cage, GG. A tag team turmoil has been announced for the pre-show of Regicide. Going to feature 6 tag teams here on Monday Night Fusion, competing for the #1 contendership to the tag team titles. They face whoever comes out the champ side of the two-man power trip for T and Lee at Regicide. The tag teams announced are Trailblazers, Bromancers, the Minutemen, the Fast and the Furious, Foreign Affairs, and the Corporation. Those are the 6 teams that will be competing in that tag team turmoil. And wait a minute, we have a tweet here from Grid again. He says, about time the family won. They better keep this up or else. And Grid seems to be more of an enemy towards the family rather than an ally. Again, he said that he doesn't like anybody, but he is an ally of Fury, which means he's an ally of the family. It doesn't seem like it, though. Tweet here from Matt Jefferson. He says, Billy, Grizzly, after saying kicks both your asses tonight, Saturday night, it's mine and Ziggler's turn. Come Genesis, you lapdogs are going to get the hell beat out of you. And that is a promise. Of course, this Saturday on Genesis, we will see Corporate Billy and Mike Grizzly, the 2 men who are up next in this match against Sane. They'll be taking on Matt Jefferson and Ziggler. We'll get into that later on tonight, though, why that match is happening. Because right here, Justin Sane, again, as I said, brutally assaulted before the show started by Mark Intel, chokeslamming Sane through the table, the catering table, after Sane attacked Corporate Billy and Mike Grizzly. So now Billy and Grizzly going to get their opportunity at revenge here in a handicap match against Sane. See, I'm wondering if this was really a spin of the wheel. I'm thinking Triple H maybe pulled, threw his weight around, pulled some strings here to get Billy and Grizzly this match. I don't think this was a spin of the wheel here. I don't think they would be that lucky. Damn, Ryan Kent throwing shots at Corporate Billy on Twitter there. saying he'd bash his face, but looks like it already has been bashed in. Justin saying all three of these men not at 100% here in this match. Again, Billy got a catering, like a plate slapped over his chrome dome. Mike Grizzly knocked himself out running into some supply crates. And Justin saying, of course, on the receiving end of that choke slam. So all three of these men not at 100%, but of course it is a handicap match, which means that Billy and Grizzly can tag each other out, in and out. Justin saying it's got nobody on his side. Also to come here tonight, the Open Challenge, ladies and gentlemen, for the Anarchy title continues. Hayden, after defeating Matt Jefferson last week, defends against Ziegler here tonight, as voted by the CMV Universe last week. You can vote for Hayden, who Hayden defends against next week if he retains against Ziegler here tonight, on the website at communityuniverse.4motion.com. As we have a tweet here from Elijah Stewart. He says, no surprise, spreading good vibes. The family are back and still tearing down the Fusion roster. Indeed, a great victory over the Unholy Alliance. You know, that's not going to keep fear down for long, though. Also to come here tonight, guys, a triple threat ladder match will decide who challenges Jackson Jordan for the international title at Regicide. It will be Ricky Brown, Ringo Maxwell, Duo Maxwell, all three men having a legitimate claim to the number one contendership, but they'll settle it tonight in a ladder match. The only way to win is to climb the ladder, pull down the contract that hangs above the ring. We have a tweet here from Timmy Boy. At LaFave, Timmy says, we here at the Rebellion, are not ones to pressure superstars to join, but we sure as hell wish Sane luck and these difficult odds. Indeed, Sane is, he's been on, I don't want to say on the fence, because he's obviously against the corporation, but he doesn't want to join the Rebellion, saying he doesn't see what joining the Rebellion would really do. He doesn't see what banding together would really do. He thinks that taking down Triple H is what it's going to take to quell the corporation, to kick Triple H out of here and his tyranny. And he's got that opportunity at Regicide when he goes one-on-one with the King of Kings. Tweet here from Crow, who we haven't seen in a couple of weeks. He says, when time comes, Hayden, I'm coming for you. Be prepared. I beat you on my debut, and I will beat you for the Anarchy Championship. So Crow may be throwing his hat into the race. If Hayden manages to defend here tonight and defend next week, maybe Crow will be next in line. We'll just have to wait and see. Really? With his old partner, though? Or with someone new on the roster? You should find someone new on the roster. I don't know if I'm about bringing in-game characters with such a big roster already. I'm sure someone will match with him, though. Someone on the roster who's not currently really doing anything. Here comes the Corporation. Corporate Billy and Mike Grizzly, as just announced a few moments ago, that tag team turmoil on the pre-show of Regicide to determine new number one contenders for the tag team titles. Corporate Billy and Mike Grizzly will get their opportunity in that match alongside the Trailblazers. Foreign Affairs, the Bromancers, Fast and the Furious, and the Minutemen. As Justin saying right out of the gate with a nice reverse STO on Corporate Billy. Justin saying, I don't know what happened right there. He was just staring at the mat. Corporate Billy so quick, just vanishing. Gets caught with a nice heel kick now. Justin Sane just taking his time stomping on the chest of Billy. Remember, these three men are not at 100%. Got into that altercation before the show started. Corporate Billy eliminated from the Royal Rumble now. Also to come here tonight, guys, Brian Novak in action. After making his debut last week in a losing effort to Quantum, he'll take on Connor McCulloch in an Anarchy Rules match as Corporate Billy looks for the tag to Mike Grizzly, and he gets it. That's the advantage for the Corporation in this match. They get the tag in and out. Justin Sane's got nobody. Oh, nice pullback into a Samoan drop. Going for a bullplex now. Mike Grizzly using his power right out of the gate. Just whipping Justin Sane around like a rag doll. Like a sack of dirty laundry. Irish Whip sends Sane off the ropes. Right into the arms of Grizzly. Oh, no. Right to a headbutt. To the chest. Justin Sane having a hard time right now. Runs right into a pop-up powerbomb. Justin Sane not going down without a fight, though. Ooh, good vibes. Jumping complete shot right there. Obviously a fan of Elijah Stewart. I don't think Justin Sane's a fan of anybody except himself. He and Triple H have been exchanging blows these past couple of weeks. Triple H started things off really by cracking Justin Sane in the jaw run with that sledgehammer at the top of the month. Kept him out of action last week, but Sane didn't stay away. Remember Triple H pedigreeing Yuri Sokolov after delivering a sledgehammer shot to him as well. Triple H seemingly thinks that Yuri Sokolov is a rat. No real proof. I think Triple H is just paranoid. But anyway, Justin Sane came from the crowd, gave a huge jumping cutter to Triple H. And then, of course, Mark Incel, seemingly now a new addition to the corporation, being brought back from his suspension under the condition that he serves the corporation. That's not good news for Justin Sane. Oh, there's the jumping cutter I was just talking about. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, just a 2 count, though. As Corporate Billy tells these fans to get on their feet. I don't think the fans are going to get on their feet for the corporation, though. They might for Justin Sane, who is not backing down from this battle. Big time back suplex, back breaker. Indeed, he might have to go to a spine specialist if he takes a couple more of those. Now Mike Grizzly targeting the arm. Lifts Sane to his feet. What is the wild man looking for here? Oh! Sane going for another jumping cutter. I don't think I guess that's his finisher also. I don't know if he got another sig that fast. Here comes Corporate Billy, though, off the tag. What's up, Smile More? Justin Sane, nice elbow, catches Billy on the jaw. Corporate Billy now, Irish whip. Spinning back elbow again. Triple H, before the show started, was trying to give Corporate Billy and Mike Grizzly a little pep talk, saying, you guys are losing so much, you got to stop embarrassing me. You know that if Corporate Billy and Mike Grizzly lose this handicap match, Triple H is not going to be too happy. As Corporate Billy goes to the top. I don't think he has a finisher yet. What is he looking for? Oh, Sane! Jumping cutter! Catches Billy flush. Came out of nowhere. My goodness. Takes too long taunting, though. I don't think he's going to get the 3 count now. 1, 2. Just a 2 count, though. Justin Sane's actually dominating the corporation right now in this handicap match. This is ridiculous. Despite the choke slam through the catering table just like an hour ago. Rebounds off the ropes, knee to the temple, and then into a neck breaker. Beautiful combination. Justin Sane now, what's he looking for? Irish Hook going to put Billy in the corner. Billy, a former 2-time light heavyweight champion. Speaking of light heavyweight champion, Levi Marta will be taking part in round 2 of the Elimination Chase later on tonight in our main event alongside Troy Voodoo and Timmy Boy. Triple threat tables match. The first man put through a table will be eliminated. And then, of course, next week we'll have the final round, number 1 contenders match to see who faces the Moo Moo Man, Randy Orton, for the world title at Regicide. Levi Marta, of course, if he ends up winning the chase, he'll also have to defend his light heavyweight championship at Regicide. Have to pull double duty. A lot of people think Zach Cage deserved the shot at the light heavyweight title, but these past couple of weeks, Levi Marta's been getting stalked by Parker from NXT, who we've seen before. Parker seemingly wants a shot at the light heavyweight championship. Hasn't had a match here on Fusion yet, though, as Justin Sane goes for the need to win. Corporate Billy sidesteps it, though. Oh, look at the athleticism by Sane. Jumping cutter. This is jumping cutters galore in his fucking moveset. Rest in peace. That's all right, Smile. You can still watch. You can still participate, or you can ask someone to make you a call. I'm sure there's plenty of people who would be willing to make you a call. As Justin Sane, nice shining wizard there. Mike Grizzly clapping for it. Justin Sane just completely dominating his opponents here. Now, what is he going for here? Boop, 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 do, 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 do. Justin Sane, a big Emma fan, it seems. Excuse me. Locking in the Moodle lock, Emma lock, whatever you want to call it. Wrenching back on the jaw, but looks like Billy's going to get out of it. Human body is not meant to bend that way. Maury is usually the one who makes calls for people. I'm sure if you ask him, he wouldn't mind. Maury, what do you say? Oh, jumping cutter a second time to Mike Grizzly as soon as he gets in the ring. 1, 2, just a 2 count, though. Grizzly still has enough left in him to kick out. Oh, now a knee drop. I'm doing pretty well, Hellish. How are you doing? Just enjoying this beautiful slaughter, as Dynamic said. My goodness, what a knee hook clothesline right there. 1, 2. Just a 2 count, though. Was that a finisher? Is that a new finisher by Sane? I don't know. I just downloaded his new moveset. I didn't check his Sigs or Fins, though. I guess. Close range clothesline. Nearly taking Grizzly's head off. Still not enough to keep the Wild Man down, though. Our Vixens match tonight, guys, live from Las Vegas, Nevada. We'll see Fury and Cassie Maverick team up. Opponents at Regicide for the title. The Vixens Championship. Oh, what happened there? They'll be taking on Jay Divine. Okay, he did it again. And a third time. What is going on? And a fourth time. Uh-oh, he might be glitched. Oh, okay, Mike Grizzly's back to his feet. Oh, nope. All right, then. Headbutt to the nether region. But Fury and Cassie Maverick tonight team up to take on Danielle Ward and Jay Divine in a Tornado Tag Anarchy Rules match. That's going to be fun to see. Of course, last week, Fury defeating Cassie Maverick, evening the score between the two, 1-1. It'll be settled at Regicide with the title on the line. Justin Sane just completely dominating the corporation right now. This is ridiculous. Billy just showing us he doesn't really have that big of muscles, though. He doesn't have big muscles. Not big biceps. He's going to show us again, though. Reverse STO. I don't think Maury is here right now. I think he might have said BRB or something, but when he comes back, you ask him to smile more. I'm sure he will. He makes everybody cause. He's a nice guy like that. Now Sane's got the figure 4 head scissor cinch in. Corporate Billy not trusting Grizzly. Oh, completely misses the punch, though, to break it up. Misses it again. Luckily, Mike Grizzly got out himself. Oh, look at this. Mike Grizzly. Oh! Oh! Referee taken out by Billy there, and then Justin Sane just flattened in the corner. Referee is down now. Oh, and Billy brings him up and then right down onto the knee, neck first. Referee didn't see the interference. And now Grizzly shoots the half. 1, 2. No, but Justin Sane ain't going to give up that easy. He has been dominating. I don't even know where Mike Grizzly got that finisher from, to be honest. Referee was absolutely flattened by Justin Sane there. Justin Sane's neck has got to be killing him after that powerbomb down into the knee. His jaw is probably still throbbing too from when Triple H cracked him with a sledgehammer a couple weeks ago. Falls into the cover. Corporate Billy, can you break it up in time? He's slow to get into the ring. Doesn't need to break it up. Mike Grizzly kicks out at 2 on his own. Now Justin Sane, I think, going for his comeback. Oh my God! That was pretty rude. Just kicked Mike Grizzly right in the face. And again, what is with the submission attempts by Sane here tonight? A second attempt at the Emma lock. This time on Mike Grizzly. That should be a rope break, though. Mike Grizzly already has his hand on the rope. And it is. There you go. Corporate Billy, relax. Simmer down. And Justin Sane, I'm pretty sure, just wasted his comeback. Oh, damn. That's not even really a camel clutch. He's kind of just wrenching his face, raking his eyes. Another pinfall attempt by Sane. This time, Billy's going to break it up at 1. Really doesn't trust Mike Grizzly to kick out on his own. And again, Billy, even though he's not the legal man, assisting Mike Grizzly with a nice German out of the corner there. Billy got to be careful he doesn't get counted out. Referee 2. Grizzly going to go for the pin after that interference. Will that be all she wrote for Sane? 1, 2. No, it will not. Oh, a headbutt right to the back of Sane's head. That kick completely missed. That stomp didn't, though. Mike Grizzly, though, now lifting Sane to his feet. What has he got in store? Oh, short arm clothesline. How's that for a clothesline, Sane? And now Mike Grizzly smartly going to tag in Corporate Billy here. Grizzly's been in there for a while, already grabbing his head. He's taking a couple of cutters. Corporate Billy, I think, maybe going for a Sig or Fin there. Justin Sane saying no way. Nice jab and a jumping cutter. Slithers into the pin. 1, 2, but Mike Grizzly, there's the handicap situation coming into play. That probably would have been all she wrote, you gotta assume. Fucking jumping cutters galore for Justin Sane here tonight on the corporation. Now cocking up that fist. Bam! Right to that jaw. Lays him out flush. Now saying Irish Whip going to put Billy in the corner. Mike Grizzly's got to be on high alert. He barely made it to break up the pin there a few moments ago. Oh, nice spine buster. Shades of Paul Anderson right there. Rest in peace, Paul Anderson. Gone but not forgotten. Another victim of the corporation. Guess Justin Sane may be adopting it from him. You're performing that spine buster in honor of the late, great Paul Anderson. Justin saying Irish are going to put Billy in the corner. Double axe handle to the back of the head. Now going to send him up top. Punch him in the back of the head. Back suplex from the top rope. Thank you for the follow. We are just, I think, maybe 3 or 4 followers away from 400. As Sane again goes for a pin, and again it's broken up. Not broken out. Rest in peace. Please chill. And indeed, we are so close to 400 followers, though, guys. Thank you. It's beautiful. Bless all your hearts. I would kiss you all in the mouth if I could. Corporate Billy to the top rope, looking for his headbutt. He gets it. That headbutt by Billy hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Billy gets the pin. I would call that an upset. Justin Sane dominating the majority, 90% of that match, but Billy with the flying headbutt. I think this is the first time he's actually successfully hit it. And the numbers game just too strong for Sane here in this handicap match. Really? 393? I guess a couple people unfollowed me then. It was 395 at the last stream. Rest in peace. Why do you hate me? The numbers game too strong that we saw Billy multiple times throughout the match, even though he wasn't legal man. Help out Mike Grizzly. Double team on Sane. How many jumping cutters? I think he hit 5 jumping cutters in this match, but he took the powerbomb down onto the knee, and then that flying headbutt literally came out of nowhere. I didn't even know he was going for it until he was up top. Corporate Billy and Mike Grizzly, they'll finally get a win under their belts heading into Regicide, where they will be involved in that Tag Team Turmoil #1 Contenders match. They've also got a match coming up this Saturday on Genesis against Revolution member Matt Jefferson and Ziggler. Ziggler gets a shot at the Anarchy title later on tonight. Here's the ending. Perfect position. Corporate Billy finally hits that flying headbutt. I don't think we've ever seen him hit that before. Ziggler, though, as I was saying, gets a shot at Hayden's Anarchy title later on tonight. Part of that open challenge, but great win. Well, not a great win. As I said, they were getting dominated. They needed a handicap match to get a win. Triple H throwing him a bone. Again, like I said, I'm pretty sure it wasn't a spin of the wheel that got them this handicap match. Pretty sure Triple H probably threw around his weight, pulled some strings. And up next, folks, I actually don't know what match is up next. Oh yeah, it's triple threat #1 Contenders match. Forgot my own card. Rest in peace. We have a tweet here from Timmy Boy again. He says, "These are the type of things you'll see as we continue to be under Triple H. Before you think about joining the corporation, put yourself in Sane's shoes. That could be you." There's no denying that the corporation have bigger numbers than the Revolution. I think the Revolution maybe has 7 members. Corporation's got, what was that, 5, 6, 7, 8. So actually only one more. But you know, Triple H, he's the CEO. He's got that big money. He could probably hire all the goons he wants. Either way, though, this match coming up next, not about the war brewing here in CMV. It's not about the corporation of the rebellion. It's about the #1 contendership to the international title. Ricky Brown, Ringo Max, Duo Maxwell, triple threat ladder match here tonight on Monday Night Fusion. Ricky Brown, of course, defeating Jackson Jordan last week clean, one-on-one. That's his stake to the #1 contendership. Ringo Max, of course, actually beat Duo Maxwell last month to qualify for an international title match, but then Duo Maxwell ended up beating Jackson Jordan as well. It was made into a triple threat Dark Carnival, which Jackson retained, and Duo Maxwell also pinned Jackson Jordan Flush himself, despite multiple interferences by Ricky Brown. So all 3 of these men have legitimate claims to the #1 contendership. But they got to get through each other. Only one man can head on to Regicide to challenge Jackson Jordan for the international belt one-on-one. This is a triple threat ladder match. No pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, no disqualifications. The only way to win is to climb up the ladder and yank down that briefcase that holds the contract for the title match. Ba-na-na-na. Ricky Brown, of course, these past couple weeks has been defying his cousin's orders. Started at the top of the month. Jackson Jordan told Ricky Brown to stay backstage for his match against Duo Maxwell. Ricky Brown said no way. He came down ringside, distracted Duo, allowed Jackson to get the win. Jackson Jordan then demanded that he go one-on-one with Ricky Brown last week, teach his cousin a lesson. Teach him to follow orders, but it backfired. Ricky Brown, great match with Brown. 2 back-to-back end of days to get the win over his cousin. Biggest win of his career, without a doubt. Once again, embarrassing his cousin. Could have the biggest match of his career at Regicide if he wins this ladder match here. Tweet here for Matt Jefferson at Matt Jefferson _CMV. He says, I hope you Lack Dogs enjoy that win, because that's the only way y'all will ever win. Come Saturday, when it's a fair fight, the victory will belong to us. Again, the Corporation versus Matt Jefferson and Ziegler on Genesis. The question is, will Ziegler be the Anarchy champion heading into that match? We'll find out later on tonight. Oh, tweet from Ringo Max. Didn't know he had a Twitter account, but he says, you must continue to believe with all your heart. Sometimes belief is all it takes to make something real. And another tweet here, following that up almost immediately. He says, then his heart, now broken into 1,000 pieces, slowly began to turn to ice. Ringo Max, very cryptic, very confusing with these tweets. That's what we've come to. That's what we've come to learn about Ringo Max, though. The madman, the Austrian death machine. The man who's been in CMV nearly 3 years, has never won a big match, never won a championship. Could tonight be his night? If he wins this #1 contenders match, gets a fair one-on-one match that he feels he deserved at Dark Carnival. And fair enough, but Duo Maxwell got that win, that pinfall victory over Jackson. Was made into a triple threat. Jackson retained. And Ringo was the man pinned in the triple threat. Duo was not. I mean, I feel like I say this every time. I mean big match like King of the Ring, Royal Rumble, you know, that kind of stuff. Money in the Bank, etc., etc. He did indeed retire Dave Turner. Yeah, he has to remind you of that constantly. Like The Miz reminds people that he main evented WrestleMania. Ringo Max reminds you that he retired Dave Turner. Dave Turner, the first ever Hall of Famer. And here comes Duo Maxwell. For a ladder match, I'd probably give the advantage to Duo Maxwell. He's so tall, it'll only take a couple steps to get up the ladder and yank down the briefcase. Ringo Max, really a brawler, really rough style. Ricky Brown loves to use his power, so we don't have any like high flyers or quick guys in this match. They're all pretty big. Duo Maxwell, of course, speaking of Royal Rumble, second ever Royal Rumble winner. Also a former undisputed champion. Ricky Brown, still relatively young here in CMV. About 6 months? 6 months he's been here. Biggest match of his career thus far was the Money in the Bank ladder match, where he was the dark horse. Didn't end up winning that, though. Will this ladder match be his opportunity? Ringo, no emotion. The other two men trying to psych themselves up. Here we go. Triple threat ladder match. First man up the ladder. The first man to rip down that briefcase will get a one-on-one championship match against Jackson Jordan for the international title at Regicide in 2 weeks' time. We're talking about wins and losses. Ringo Max actually pinned Ricky Brown in a tag team match a couple weeks ago before Dark Carnival, where Ringo Max and Duo Maxwell teamed up to take on Jackson Jordan and Ricky Brown. Ringo Max also holds, he's beat both men in this match because he did pin Duo Maxwell in that #1 contenders match at the top of last month. I mean, momentum-wise, this is Ringo Max's match. Ringo Max still has only lost one singles match here in Season 3, and that was to Dave Turner at Battle Scars. And then he ended up retiring Dave Turner at CyberSlam. So, indeed, one-on-one Ringo Max seemingly unbeatable this season. Oh, Ricky Brown, they're just breaking up each other's moves here at the start. Oh, nice counter there by Ricky Brown. I think Duo Maxwell was going for some sort of pump handle maneuver. No ladders have been introduced yet. No disqualifications, obviously. You can use any weapon, not just ladders. I'm sure there's tables under the ring. Later on tonight in our main event, it'll be a triple threat tables match on the second round of the Elimination Chase between Troy Voodoo, Levi Martin, and Old Timmy Boy. They're just breaking up each other's moves over and over again. And now here comes the power of Duo Maxwell just deadlifting the big dog. Not very big in the eyes of Duo Maxwell, the biggest man on the CMV roster. The only man who rivals him is Ivan on NXT. He's continuing to break up each other's moves. Big time back suplex slam right there. At CyberSlam, the fans voted a retirement match dynamic, and Ringo Max beat him, so he retired. Now, Big Dog going for a ride. Military press slam. Tweet from Aurora. Again, we've heard from her these past couple of weeks. She says, colors are all around us. Wherever you look, they are there. So in a way, I am everywhere. Watching, waiting, lurking for my moment to strike and make these Vixens hashtag see the colors. Aurora has certainly been hyping herself up these past couple weeks as Ringo Max introduces the first ladder. Just brought it right down to the nether region. The nutsack of Ricky Brown. And Ringo Max just doesn't know what he's going to do with this ladder here. Oh, okay, that was weird. Oh, and then an elbow drop from the top by Ricky Brown. Nice teamwork there. Only for a moment, though, as Ringo Max immediately going to Irish whip Ricky Brown out of the ring. Cracks him with a forearm right to the jaw. I love how Ringo steps over the top rope. Oh, Duo all alone in the ring. Setting the ladder up right underneath the briefcase. Climbing the ladder. Climbing the ladder. Duo all alone. Ringo bringing in another ladder. What are these two doing? They're going to let Duo win. Ooh, I almost threw up in my mouth right there. Please chill, Dashing. And now Ringo going to climb the ladder. As we get it to... Oh, wait a minute. Ringo going to do it? Ringo's got it. Ringo, what? Wow, quick ladder match. Ringo Max bringing down the briefcase and earning himself a title shot one-on-one against Jackson Jordan at Regicide. What a quick ladder match. My God. That was so quick. Duo only pulled on it like once. As we get a tweet here from Fury responding to Aurora on Twitter. She says, would you shut the hell up about seeing the colors? You can talk shit or expletive delete all you want when you prove yourself. Ringo Max, as Ricky Brown was attacking Duo Maxwell, pulled Duo off the ladder. Ringo was like, I'm just going to take this opportunity real quick. Climbed up the ladder, one pull, gets him the win. And Jackson Jordan going to have to go against this man at Regicide, the man who's only taken one loss thus far here in Season 3. As Aurora now responds to Fury, she says, if you want me to shut up, why don't you make me? If you dare, I won't go down as easy as you think. Hello, 702. And now a tweet from Better Than You, a.k.a. Ziegler. He says, 2 weeks ago, I made my Fusion debut. 2 weeks. Tonight, I win my first CMV title. This is only the beginning. Indeed, up next after this Vixens match, it will be Ziegler challenging Hayden for the Anarchy Championship at a Falls Count Anywhere bout. But first, it's going to be Fury and Cassie Maverick teaming up to take on Jay Devine and Danielle Ward. Tornado Tag Anarchy Rules match. Tornado Tag, indeed, all four Vixens active at the same time. First team to gain pinfall or submission will walk out with the victory. And Fury responding to Aurora here on Twitter right before she comes out here for her match. She says, you can fight me when you earn it. Fury, of course, the Vixens champion. She will defend that title against Cassie Maverick in 2 weeks' time at Regicide here tonight, though. They're going to be partners, as they've teamed up multiple times in the past. I think they might be undefeated in tag team action. They've only had about three matches together. I think they won them all. Jake Holmes actually already debuted off-screen. He won his debut match, though, last week at a live event. It was off-screen. It wasn't televised, but he did get a win nonetheless. Hello, Maury. Someone was just asking for you to make a call for them, by the way, Maury. I don't know if you were here a few moments ago. Oh, tweet from Timmy Boy. He says, despite this war, there is some light. After Genesis on Saturday, Lee and I, we broadcast another session of Tea and Lee in the morning. Our guest, he's got a strap. He likes milk. Borton, he'll be joining us just 1 week from the upcoming Regicide. Be sure to tune in. I can't wait for that. Borton on Tea and Lee in the morning. That's going to be a good one. Crow once again targeting Hayden. saying his time as champ is numbered. Perhaps it could be if Ziggler dethrones him here tonight in that Falls Count Anywhere match. Jay Devine and Danielle Ward actually teaming up successfully to defeat fucking who they beat. Goddamn fucking Alexia Stroud and Maya Cruz last week on Genesis. Quickly, might I add, a very short tag team match. Jay Devine hit the Divine Arrow like 2 minutes in to get the win. Alright, peace more. Yeah, it's snowing here too. It was only flurrying last time I checked, but and Aurora, this Twitter war between Aurora and Fury is still going on. She says, very well, child. If I have to beat the whole Vixens roster to face you, then that's what I'll do. And when I earn it, I'm going to be your worst nightmare. Hello, Echo. Indeed, Jay Devine in action. Up next, teaming up with Danielle Ward to take on Cassie, Maverick, and Fury. You just missed possibly the quickest ladder match in the history of wrestling. Ringo Max being crowned the new #1 contender for the International Championship. He will take on Jackson Jordan at Regicide in 2 weeks' time. Jay Devine, after Dark Carnival, felt that she was screwed out of a one-on-one title match that she deserved. So she got her opportunity to put some oomph back up her words when she took on Cassie Maverick on Genesis in a losing effort despite a great bout. So now she's got to once again work her way up the card. Teaming with Danielle Ward for a second straight week here. Definitely a win with Ward over the champ and her closest ally, her challenger at Regicide for the title. Would definitely put her right back in the position for a title shot in the future. A tweet here from Jake Holmes, who made his debut finally last week here in CMV. He says, so has the creep with a smile decided if he wants to face me? Probably not. Indeed, Jake Holmes calling out Sunshine a couple weeks ago. Won his debut last week at the live event against Aaron Griffin. Definitely calling out Sunshine as a bold move. Tweet here from Grid. And he's talking to Aurora now. Everyone's targeting Aurora. He says, on behalf of Fury, the only nightmare happening there would be Fury making you colorblind. Damn, that was a good one. I see you. That was, damn, roasted. That was a fire insult. GG. Rest in peace. GG, Tim. GG. Indeed, Tim. Take off those pants, because here comes Cassie Maverick. The second ever CMV Vixens champion lost her title inside of the Armageddon Hell in a Cell at Dark Carnival. Wasn't pinned, though. Fury did indeed pin Quinn Bell to win the title. But Fury proved that Dark Carnival was not a fluke last week when she beat Cassie Maverick fair one-on-one after an amazing match. If their pay-per-view match is anything like their match last week on Fusion, it's going to be a great one. They are currently tied at 1-1. That score will be settled at Regicide with the title on the line. Cassie Maverick going to make history to become the only Vixen ever win the Vixen's title twice. First ever two-time champ.
And her tag team partner from the other side of darkness, the women's.
Was your guy released? Probably because you haven't been on the stream for a while. I release calls if people don't show up for like a month. I don't know who your call was. Rest in peace, though. I mean, if you start coming to the streams and being on the site active again, I'll definitely sign it back up, but I wouldn't release them for no reason. Hello, Boogie. Fury. Got that Vixens championship. Yeah, but Dave Turner was a living legend, bro. Krim didn't need to watch the shows. I took over spiritually for Turner. Here we go. Tornado Tag Anarchy Rules match. All four Vixens in the ring at the same time. First team to gain pinfall or submission. It's not elimination. First pinfall or submission gets the win. And Ward immediately going after Cassie as Fury targets Jay Devine. It's no disqualifications, of course. Anarchy rules, anything goes. Pinfalls or submissions must count inside of the ring, though. Now Aurora replying to Grid. She says, Fury Nightmare Colorblind? Wait, what? Fury Nightmare Colorblind Ha, don't make me laugh. Fury is nothing but a dream full of lollipops and hearts. Fury will be the one who gets colorblind if I get my hands on her. That was a pretty confusing tweet right there, but the war raging on between those two. Aurora not even having her debut yet. Already going after the Vixen's champion. Jade Divine taking it to Fury, the Vixen's champ on the outside. I don't know what Cassie's doing here. Just getting a different viewpoint from the apron. Gets caught with the belly to belly now. Indeed, the team of Danielle Ward and Jade Divine worked very well together last week. Again, beating Maya Cruz and Alexia Stroud in like 2 minutes. The cheeky Japanese girl, the sister. Oh, I got like burps nonstop here tonight. Not even like hiccup burps. Rest in peace. The sister of Sushi X, though. The like spiritual leader of the rebellion. I don't wonder if Jade Divine's a part of the rebellion. There's not really any Vixens though in the corporation. I'm sure it's only a matter of time though. Triple H gonna want to take away the Vixens division as well. Insert his authority. Oh, Fury just slammed face first on the outside of the ring as Cassie pulls out a table. I told you those tables were under there for our main event later on tonight. Round 2 of the Elimination Chase. We'll see Troy, Voodoo, Levi, Marta, and Timmy Boy go at it. First man to get put through a table will be eliminated. And the number 1 contenders match will take place next week against the final 2. And the winner will challenge Borton the Milkman for the undisputed title at Regicide. On Grid responding to Aurora, he says Fury nothing. She's a former 3-time champion at a different promotion. Can't mention that, you know, legality. They'll sue. So don't you dare. She low-blowed Colonel Sanders twice. Don't take her lightly. I guess that's an accolade, low-blowing Fear. As Fury just going to town on Jade Divine with the steel chair right now. Danielle Ward taking the table from Cassie Maverick, then just gingerly setting it up. Oh, Danielle Ward with that rolling sunset flip powerbomb. He's got the pin cinched in. Will it be all she wrote? Oh, that was very close. Very close indeed. And Fury has got to get back in the ring and help out Cassie Maverick. She's getting her ass handed to her right now. That table just very ominous, chilling in the middle of the ring, waiting for somebody to put through it. Shades of things to come later on tonight in our main event. Up next, the Anarchy title going to be on the line. As Hayden continues his open challenge, the fans voting in Ziggler to challenge him. The Scottish-born superstar, only 2 weeks in his Fusion career. Already getting a title shot, okay. Japanese table, just collapsing there. And where is Ward going now? Going to tear apart the announce table. Watch out for my Mountain Dew. Oh, there's no Mountain Dew there. Where's my hat as well? Someone came out. Tim came out and stole my Mountain Dew and my cowboy hat. Rest in peace. Tim the fucking thief. Now it's Danielle Ward. Oh my God, I think Ward's actually going to try to put Cassie through the table. This is not good news for Maverick. Going to get her rematch at Regicide. Cassie countering the finisher attempt. That's good news. She got put through that table. Aurora now responding to Grid on Twitter here. She says, expletive delete, other promotion. Never heard of it. Low blows are nothing but a sign of weakness in a champion and fear. Psh, how old is he? 90? And any man would fall to that. I'm done talking to you. This is not worth my time. Good day. Oh, wait a minute. Divine Arrow on Fury. Divine Arrow onto the table. 1, 2, 3. And Divine just pinned the Vixen's champion. Divine with the Divine Arrow off the top onto the table. Pinning Fury, pinning the Vixen's champion. And if there's ever a bigger statement to make, I don't know what it is. His debut was not televised. It was at the live event. It was simmed. He did get the victory, though. What a match between these 4 Vixens. They beat the hell out of each other. And Grig going to finish things off here saying, win your debut, Aurora, and maybe everyone will take you seriously. What a finish, though. Of course, vintage Divine, that spider suplex onto the table, the wooden table. Set Fury up in perfect position for the Divine Arrow. And this team of Jade Divine and Danielle Ward works very well together. 2 victories in 2 weeks, and Divine pinning the champion. Flush, clean in the ring. And the ring. Blah, 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 blah.
Here are your winners, Jade, America's sweetheart.
So, not great for Fury and Cassie Maverick heading into their championship encounter at Regicide.
Team action. Now that's having
But a big-time win for Jade Divine and Danielle Ward.
Listen to this Detroit crowd. I think they're already ready for the rematch.
You beat Aaron Griffin, and Jake Holmes beat Aaron Griffin, another newcomer. I mean, I'd kiss Jade right on the lips, to be honest. And up next, guys, the Anarchy Championship is up for grabs. Hayden, continuing his open challenge, defeated Matt Jefferson of the Rebellion. The Revolution, the Revolt, whatever you want to call it, last week. And now he goes one-on-one with Ziegler. The CMB fans voting Ziegler in for this opportunity. And it is Falls Count Anywhere. Of course, we're live from Las Vegas, Nevada for Fusion Roulette. But if Hayden manages to retain again here tonight against Ziegler, there's a poll up on the website right now that you can vote on for who should challenge Hayden next week for the championship. Either Andy Savage, Hannibal, or Ryan Kent. Currently, Hannibal is winning by a couple votes. I think he's got 9. Ryan Kent has 4 last time I checked. I think Andy Savage has 5 or 6. So Hannibal looking like he's going to win the poll. We haven't seen Hannibal in about a month. Be interested to see him get a shot at Hayden, but we might not even get that match because Ziegler could pull off the upset here, shock the CMB universe like 2 weeks into his Fusion career and win the Anarchy title. And he does have a match coming his way later this week on Saturday Night. Genesis will team with Matt Jefferson to take on the Corporation's Billy and Mike Grizzly. Will he be walking into the match as champ, though? We're going to find out. Again, Ziegler saying that he's not going to pick a side out of the Corporation or the Rebellion until something, until it benefits him, until he gets something out of it. But I think he's pretty much inadvertently already picked a side in the Rebellion. Targeting Corporate Billy and Mike Grizzly, not a great idea if you want to keep your nose out of the war, out of their business. And Triple H even saying, how is this Scottish kid, saying to Billy and Mike Grizzly earlier tonight, saying, how is this fucking Scottish kid coming out of nowhere giving you so much trouble? So Triple H obviously not happy with Ziegler either. Ziegler might have no chance, no other option but to team with the Rebellion at this point. But to shackle up with them. He did team up with Shanaz and Oni and Sushi X last week. And 6-man tag team action get the victory over Billy, Mike Grizzly, and Nelson Jr. Tweet from Fury. She says, that is the last time I let Grid use my phone to tweet the big I almost broke the thing. Jade, enjoy your win, but it means nothing. It wasn't for the title. Besides, that's us even. I beat you before, so you beat me there. It won't happen again. So Fury backstage. Obviously not happy about that loss, but I don't remember Fury beating Divine. I guess it was... I'm sure it did happen. I don't remember, though. Probably a couple months ago when Fury was first around. And it wasn't a tag team match, to be fair, but nonetheless, she did pin the champion. Can't take that away from Jade Divine. Perhaps making herself #1 contender once and for all. Either take on Fury or Cassie Maverick after Regicide. I do Ziegler's eyebrows. Echo, come on. They're using the tweet extender app thing. Majig. That allows you to extend your tweets. Ziegler, though, with a dank-ass leather jacket. And a nice new attire, too. Looking to make an impression. Definitely the biggest match of his career thus far. A chance to win some gold, but he's going to have to get through the biggest name in CMV history. And the man who put on an absolute clinic against Matt Jefferson last week. Let's be honest, Jefferson was dominating Hayden. Hayden still somehow powered through and came out with the victory after the people's elbow. And again, Hayden saying the Anarchy title is beneath him. He's going to defend it every single week until some young blood actually, gets lucky and beats him for it. You gotta be fair. Even though Hayden backstabbed the Rebellion, even though he turned his back on the fans once again and joined the corporation, it's there's some balls on Hayden there to come out and defend that championship every single week. Will he make it 2 straight in a row here tonight, or will Ziggler be that young up-and-comer, that young blood who gets lucky and dethrones him for the championship? Look at that eyebrow. Ziggler can't handle that eyebrow. He just got sent running through the crowd. Looked at that, took one look at that eyebrow and was like, nah. There we go. Ziggler pacing back and forth, ready to get his hands on Hayden. Again, even though Ziggler isn't really a confirmed ally of the Rebellion, of the Revolt, you know that Timmy Boy and Sushi Shanaz are all backstage right now cheering for Ziggler to dethrone Hayden, corporation member, for that championship here. A tweet here from Jake Holmes. Obviously, he's using a twit longer, or whatever it's called. He says, so this Griffin guy, done. 1 win under my belt, more to come. I am the man, one-time hardcore champion. You want me to get into even more detail? Hayden, I am accepting that open challenge and will be the first rookie to ever kick your ass and take that Anarchy title. A lot of people, a lot of rookies. We had Crow and now Jake Holmes looking to get their hands on Hayden, but they'll have to wait until after next week at least if Hayden defends against Ziggler here tonight, because that poll already in play. It looks like, so far, it's looking like Hannibal's going to get the shot next week against Hayden. As Ziggler, nice hip toss neckbreaker combo there. I mean, you can't ban people for tweets. I'll ban you if you ban someone. I'd never ban you, Echo. I might ban you, Barton. I probably would. Irish whip. Nope. Ziggler going to drop down behind. Back suplex. A lot of people behind Ziggler for this match. Obviously, the fans behind him. They voted him in for this opportunity. I think he won with at least 4 votes over the other poll options, which were Kevin Lee and Shanaz Andoni, 2 other huge names and fan favorites. So for him to be voted more than them is actually pretty surprising. Damn, rest in peace, Austin. Savage. Roasted. Hayden countering what was looking like dark matter. Goes for a super kick. There's that high angle dick grab slam, though. This is a falls count anywhere match, which means pinfall submissions count all around the arena, in the audience, near the announce tables, backstage if they really wanted to. And, of course, no disqualifications either. Drags him to the middle of the ring. Oh, brings him right down to the knee. Nice back breaker. Hayden now rolling out of the ring, looking to introduce the first weapon here. Anarchy Championship on the line. Oh, Ziggler putting it on the line with that suicide dive. Looked like a suicide dive headbutt. I think it's the first successful suicide dive. That's not like an oh my god moment. That's actually been successfully hit. Whoa, that was awesome. Ziggler now another backbreaker. Obviously, the Scottish-born superstar loving his backbreakers. First pinfall attempt of the match. Ziggler looking to steal it in a very close call. 1.99999999. Oh, goes for the 24th punch. Of course, Hayden shackling up with Quantum and the corporation, saying, remember, Hayden said that at least 2/3 of X-Shen will reunite. But I ended up being with Quantum, not Sushi X, as everyone thought. Shades of last week. Ziggler just beating the shit out of Hayden right now, much like Matt Jefferson did. Ziggler's actually beating Hayden's ass so bad right now that he's run out of stamina. Grabbing Hayden by the hair now. That's a dirty heel maneuver right there. He's the better of 2 heels, though, taking a second to regain some stamina. Eat a burger. Get big, kid. Ziggler now chucking Hayden into the ring. Big boot right to the temple. And Ziggler. Oh, but look at Hayden with the kip up. Looking for that. Look at the strength. There's that fake strong guy. Oh, what a counter. Into the DDT. It's like a desperation move there by the Scottish-born superstar. Oh, but Hayden still has the comeback. Good guy Ziggler allowing him to hit it. There's two clotheslines. Bam, a third. Back Ziggler into the corner. Looking for Justice to serve. No, a nice clothesline, though. Big time chop to the back of Ziggler's head. Hayden just completely turning this match's momentum on its head. The tides have been turned. And there's the strength of the A-lister. Just ripping Ziggler overhead. And justice might be served here for Ziggler. Hayden's looking for those consecutive punches. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Cracking that jaw. Might have loosened a couple teeths. Couple toothers. And then a nice alley-oop to finish it off. Goes for the pin. Nice combo. Will that be all she wrote? 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Hayden going for his finisher. You heard the crowd pop right there. They were ready for it. They were ready for that final cut. Appropriately named for a man like Hayden. Do you remember his rebellious emo stage he had during Season 3? Or Season 2, I should say. This is Season 3, GG Dashing. And look at the cockiness of Ziggler. Off the suplex. Foot on the chest to Hayden. Goes for the pin. Only a 2 count, though. Hayden going for his finisher again, but Ziggler just not letting it happen, realizing that if he gets hit with that, it might be all over. Beautiful neck breaker. Hit off flawlessly. Ziggler shouldn't be taking this opportunity to taunt, especially against the man, the level of Hayden, the prestige that Hayden holds. An absolute living legend, future Hall of Famer, guaranteed. Catches the foot of Ziggler. Nice clothesline. I don't know what Ziggler's going for there. Maybe a Sigger Finn. Covers the chest. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Oh, look at this legendary maneuver right here. The knee drop after a beautiful little strut across the ring. Side headlock now cinched in by the Scottish-born superstar. Hayden gonna counter it. Standing side headlock. Breaks free. And another neck break. Oh no, KO! Forearm to the back of the A-lister's head. Just barely mixed to the pin. 1, 2. Just a 2 count though. And Ziggler can't believe it. Look at the look on his face. Absolutely shocked that Hayden was able to kick out of that. What do you expect, though? Don't know how that connected, but okay. The reach is incredible. And Ziggler just completely in control right now. I'm sure T and Lee and Shanaz and Sushi X are all on their feet backstage right now because it's looking like Ziggler is going to pull out the victory here, dominating Hayden. Another elbow to the lower spine. Irish Show gonna put him in the corner. What is this Scott looking for? Eats a boot to the jaw. Hayden going for a grapple. Gets caught with an elbow to the jaw. Again back into the corner. Kick to the ribs. Another kick to the stomp to the ribs that time. The reach around wildly. Oh, pretty girlish slap right there, but whatever. I don't judge. Hayden once again in control. Gonna go for some mounted punches now. Those closed fists. Ref just looking on. Should be at least a warning. Come on, ref. Front headlock. The fire starter. What is the Anarchy Champion going for here? Oh, Luthez. And some more punches right to the face. Not quite Zen or Slate style. Not quite the level of the Slate man, but I'll take it. Falls into the pin. Hooks the leg. One. See, even though Hayden, that's the veteran instinct. The ring awareness of Hayden. Even though he just collapsed into the pin, he still hooked the leg, knowing that gives him a better opportunity to get the 3 count. Better odds. We are in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm sorry. Please love me. And Ziggler now has Hayden turned around. Nice back suplex. I mean, Ziggler's just already a fan favorite, apparently. Got voted. Oh! Ziggler! Ziggler! Kicks the midsection, hooks the arms, pedigree! Shades of Triple H. Flips him over, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3! He got it! Ziggler got it! That crack was just for you! What an upset! What a win! Ziggler is the new Anarchy Champion! Holy shit! Ziggler did it! Ziggler just pinned Hayden! Oh my god! What an upset and a new champion crowned! Ziggler's got nothing but the fans to thank for this opportunity, but what a match, what a showing, and what a win for this young superstar. That open challenge backfiring on Hayden, I guess. Able to defeat Matt Jefferson last week, but Ziggler too much to handle here tonight. And this fan with this sign, I'm about to beat the shit out of him. And now the question has been answered. Ziggler heading into Genesis later on this week on Saturday. Team with Jefferson against the Corporations, Billy and Mike Grizzly. What a match and what a win. Not only winning the Anarchy Championship, the first championship here in his CMV career, but also taking down a legend, a living legend.
Let's take a look back at what exactly happened during
And Timmy Boy sending out a tweet. Look, this is the finish right here, though. Ziggler wasting no time, lifts Hayden up, kicks him in the midsection, hooks the arms, bam, pedigree, like an insult to Triple H. But LaFave saying, looks like we're going to have a follow-up interview with Ziggler on T and Lee in the morning. Congratulations, Ziggler. Indeed, Ziggler, again, even though he hasn't confirmed whether he's a member of the corporation, or the Rebellion, I should say, that's a win for the Rebellion right there. That is a win for the Revolution. Taking the title from Hayden. And Ziggler is cocky. He's full of himself. He deserves it, though. What a match and what a win.
ever be the same again. You're right. I think the entire landscape of the WWE just changed. And on top.
Indeed, that is going to be a sting to the corporation, to Triple H, to Hayden Quantum. Losing the Anarchy Championship. But remember, Hayden said he didn't want it. He felt the title was beneath him. He didn't want to lose it, though. He was just saying that. That's got to sting at most importantly for the A-lister. As we move on to our co-main event of the evening, it is Anarchy Rules. Connor McCulloch, another Scottish-born superstar in action. Haven't seen Connor in a couple of months. Wait, we got a tweet here from Jake Holmes. He says, the Rebellion, is that it? Sounds interesting. And Matt Jefferson, another tweet here, he says, that's what I'm talking about, Ziggler. Hayden, this is what a lapdog gets you. Now we're going to continue this momentum to Genesis when we kick Grizzly and Mike's asses. Drinks are on me tonight, fellas. How will Triple H respond? He's obviously not going to be happy with Hayden. Obviously not going to be happy with Ziggler. Ziggler's just bearing a hole. Again, saying he wants to stay out of the war, but now he's taking the title from the corporation. He keeps on beating Billy and Mike Grizzly. Triple H doesn't like him. I think he's pretty much with the Rebellion, whether he likes it or not at this point. And a tweet from Elijah Stewart, says, this night is too epic here in Las Vegas. I say everyone who wants it enough deserves it. Ziggler, you earned it. And a lot of the locker room and the fans behind Ziggler, what a win. But up next, it is the NXT legend Brian Novak in action after making his debut last week and losing effort to Quantum. And after the match was over, Quantum actually offered Brian Novak, said, Novak, you could change your mind right now. You still have the opportunity. You can still turn your back on the rebellion. Come join the corporation where you belong. Secure yourself a future here in CMV. But you know what Novak did? Slapped his hand away, spit right in his face, and left the ring. Novak ain't having any of that. Taking that loss with a grain of salt, but here tonight we're going to see if he can... Oh, there's the glitch still going on. Vintage Conor McCulloch. We're going to see if Novak can get his first win here on Fusion, though. Definitely going to be a hard battle against the monster, the Goliath. 7-foot tall Conor McCulloch, who, again, we haven't seen in a while. Will it be the night of the Scots? We just saw Ziggler win the Anarchy title. See if Conor McCulloch can return to action. Put down the NXT legend Brian Novak, the longest reigning champion in CMV history. 10 months as the NXT European champion. And Jake Holmes saying that the corporation are nothing but cowards riding on a pedestal. Jake Holmes apparently taking issue with the corporation now. Hey, that's good news for the rebellion. The more the merrier, as Timmy Boy said earlier tonight at the show on Twitter. Those vintage heartbeats, that can mean only one thing. Brian Novak, metal bat in hand. This is Anarchy rules. He can use that bat all he wants. No disqualifications, no countouts. Still to come tonight, folks, our main event. Going to be round 2 of the Elimination Chase. Troy Voodoo, the light heavyweight champion, Levi Martin, and Timmy Boy going to go at it in a tables match. First man put through a table will be eliminated. And then, of course, next week, on the go-home show, will be the number 1 contenders match between the 2 finalists to see who takes on the Moo Moo Man himself, Randy Orton, for the Undisputed Championship at Regicide. I mean, a plastic bat would still hurt. You ever been hit with a plastic bat? It hurts like a bitch. There we go. Conor McCulloch, Brian Novak, one-on-one here in the co-main event. And the referee going to ring the bell. That cameraman taking his dear old time to a snap 2. As Novak right off the bat with a nice suplex. And Novak just not letting Conor get to his feet, beating him relentlessly in the back of the head. Conor, though, looking to snap Novak's arm in 2, and then a big-time clothesline, barely connected. And Conor wasted no time looking to get extreme here. We didn't really see any weapons used in the last match. Between Ziggler, oh my goodness, every time I scream Ziggler, my voice cracks. Ziggler! Ah! Oh, and another crack right to the skull. Conor just not giving up. And a third time. No, Novak's had enough. Takes the bat from McCulloch, but McCulloch takes it right back. Oh, and bam! Conor McCulloch going to get a taste of his own medicine. And there's no countouts, of course, no disqualifications, but the only way to win is to pin or submit your opponent in the ring. Oh, and Conor's rammed right into the ring apron. Brian Novak making use of his surroundings. And again, this time into the steel steps.
These guys giving this sold-out crowd exactly what they came to see.
Excuse me. Novak's got the steel steps in hand, using them as a weapon. No, Conor able to counter in time. Takes the steps from Novak. Bam! No, Novak takes the steps from Conor now. Back and forth they go, and there you go. Conor might have just chipped a tooth. Oh, and another time rammed face first. And now down into the... Oh, that was the point of the steps, too. Right into the dick. And a second time out of the dick, and Conor's not loving it. I already did mention it more. I'll mention it again, though. Don't worry. Oh, and now Connor, the Scot, the big man, just brought face first right down to the knee of Novak. This isn't falls count anywhere, though. That was the last match, Novak. He got confused for a minute, as did the ref. The ref was like, wait, is this falls count anywhere?
And strategize what your next move or your next form of attack will be. We may have discovered his favorite move. You think? He seems to use it often enough.
There was someone in here asking for someone to make them a call earlier, Maury. I was calling for you. I was calling out for you, but I don't know. I guess you weren't there. I think he's gone now. Oh, ramped right into the steel post, and these two, most extreme match of the night by far. They are using everything as a motherfucking weapon, beating the shit out of each other. Conor McCulloch obviously wanted to make an impact on his return. Novak looking to get his first victory here on Fusion after being defeated by Quantum last week. I just tripped over the steps now. And now they're just staring each other down from opposite sides of the ring. What is happening right now? Where's Novak going? Where's Connor going? Connor back into the ring. Novak's going to join him. They're both taking a second to regain some stamina. Oh, what a spine buster. My goodness. Oh, wait a minute. Novocaine. Novak looking for that loaded forearm smash. Boom. Lays Connor out flush. Will that be able to get the 3 count? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it will. You don't get up from a Novocaine. And that'll be all she wrote. Brian Novak. That was a pretty short match, but man, was it brutal. They beat the shit out of each other. Hard fought bout, but Novak walks out with the victory. He was vacuuming the snow. I mean, Austin, you're acting like I can pronounce that last word there. You know I'm stupid. But Ringo Max on Twitter saying, the corporation, the rebellion, it's all trivial. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, Austin. Please understand. I feel like you know I'm stupid. Don't throw these big words at me.
Here's your winner,
Brian Novak putting Conor McCulloch down with the Novocaine. Like I said, you don't get up from one of those. Great victory. And up next, guys, here we go. Edition number 27 of Monday Night Fusion, episode 178 of Community Universe Mode, I should say. Rest in peace, Dashing. I will die one day from a stroke, confirmed. And just 2 weeks away from Regicide, we are one step closer to finding out who will challenge the Moo Moo Man, the Milka Maniac, Randy Borton for the Undisputed Championship. At Regicide is round 2 of the Elimination Chase. Troy Voodoo, Levi Martin, and Timmy Boy, the Timster, going to go at it here. And a tables match. The first man to be put through a table will be eliminated from the chase. And next week, the final 2 will go at it in a number 1 contenders match. You could have just said everlasting, Austin. You don't got to throw these big words out. And we have a tweet here from Better Than You, a.k.a. Ziegler. He says, told ya. A winky face and then a picture of him holding the championship. Very cocky is this young man. He deserves it, though. What a matchup. What a win. Definitely a sting to the corporation. You know, Randy Borton, he has the night off here tonight. He actually has the night off all week. He doesn't have a match scheduled for Genesis. So he's probably at home, kicking back, relaxing, you know, acting all cool. I just got done shooting some b-ball outside of his local school. And a couple of guys, they were acting no good. They started, you know, making trouble in his neighborhood. He said, I'm the undisputed champion, though. Drink your milk and say your prayers. Because at Regicide, I'm going to retain my championship no matter who wins this elimination chase. Carter, get out of my room. I hate this cat. That's what you get, though, for having your bedroom and living room. Rest in peace. Fucking cat can just wander in here. Voodoo killed himself. I mean, Tim, I feel like eat your vitamins and say your prayers. I mean, watch a Hulk Hogan promo. What an idiot, Tim. Indeed, representing the corporation, the Golden Pony Boy, perhaps the former Golden Pony Boy, was handpicked by Triple H to lead this company into a new era. But Triple H saying that Troy Voodoo simply let him down, let he and the corporation down time and time again. So if he wants another shot at that world title, wants a chance to become a 3-time world champion, he's going to have to earn it. So he was put in this elimination chase. Of course, last week, round 1, we saw Zach Payne eliminated when Tim LaFave pinned him off a Coney Island Cyclone. Straight to hell, you see it right there. I still can't believe he actually botched that dispelling that hard. Rip Voodoo. And out next, the CMV Light Heavyweight Champion, Levi Marta. Again, if he ends up winning this whole damn thing, he might have to pull double duty at Regicide because he will have to defend that Light Heavyweight Championship. Levi Marta in recent weeks has been getting targeted by NXT superstar Parker. Seemingly, he's taken a liking, affection towards Levi Marta. And apparently he wants a light heavyweight championship match. He hasn't even had a match here on Fusion, though. A lot of people are saying Zach Cage deserves the opportunity. And I have to agree. Cage been on a roll these past couple of weeks. He even pinned Levi Marta at the top of the month. I mean, that's vintage Levi Marta. I can't take off the chaps. I mean, that's what Levi Marta is. He is the chaps. Without the chaps, Levi Marta doesn't exist. He's just a sexy Marta. You got to see that ass, kid. Can't cover up the ass. Sometimes just like to slip a finger in there, you know? Why do I always have to get something in my eye? Rest in peace. And last but not least, of course, one half of the CMV World Tag Team Champions. Sort of the voice of the rebellion, the revolt. Timmy Boy. I mean, again, my bias pick I made last week. I'd love to see Timmy Boy and Randy Orton go at it once again at Regicide with the world title on the line. But Tim, he'd have to pull double duty as well if he wins the elimination chase. Because, of course, he and Kevin Lee will have to defend their tag team titles against Two-Man Power Trip at Regicide. And we know Ryan Kent has decided to join the Revolution, but Zach Payne has been very quiet. Tim has pinned him twice this past month. I'm not sure he's going to be so willing to join the Revolution as Ryan Kent was. Here we go. Main event time. Triple threat tables match. Round 2 of the elimination chase. Timmy Boy right after Levi Marta, and then turns his attention to Troy Voodoo. Voodoo just standing there. He got confused for a second. He didn't know how exactly to win a tables match. And Tim right out of the gate. Nice moonsault off the second turnbuckle. And there's Marta grabbing the table. Again, the only way to win is to put your opponent through a table. Or as Edith, our ring announcer, would say, place someone gently through the table. No disqualifications, no countouts, no pinfalls, and no submissions. The first man who's put through a table will be eliminated from the chase. And then next week we'll see the final 2 competitors go at it in a number 1 contenders match. Tunnel Snakes rule. That's us. We're the Tunnel Snakes. Tim LaFave, nice scoop slam there. Oh, Timmy Boy and Voodoo. They kind of did like a combo kick to the chest and back, but Marta just no-selling it. Tim has been on quite a roll. Many of the... Oh, wait a minute. Looks like Voodoo and Tim are actually going to work together. The Corporation and the Rebellion work together for only a moment to take out their common enemy, Levi Marta. I'm sure Levi Marta right about now would be hoping he didn't ditch the Dirty Republic a couple months ago. Remember he said that Bill Cipher, Noah McGregor, and fucking Marcantel were all like roadblocks. Instead of helping him, they were pushing him back. They were keeping him from success. But right about now, I bet he was hoping they would come out here and help him win this match. And Tim and Voodoo are working together like a well-oiled machine right now, beating the shit out of Marta. That table is very ominously set up in the corner. Very easy to put someone through it like that. All you gotta do is Irish whip him and spear him. Voodoo could have it. Marta's out. Voodoo! Voodoo! Tim could be gone. No, good guy Voodoo doesn't want to eliminate Tim. We were getting like a. I just had like a flashback of season 1 of CMV back in NXT, the original NXT, when it was Scott Norrie versus Wolf in a tables match. And oh, but you can't put yourself through a table. Let's remember, you have to put your opponent through a table. Tim just speared himself through that table in the corner, so he has not been eliminated. That's lucky for him. And a tweet from earlier here by Tim on Twitter. He says, Voodoo, I know you stand on the Corporation, but think, if this was a fair situation without Triple H's hand, there would be no elimination chase, and you'd have your rematch with no strings attached. Join the side that promotes a just and fair promotion, where people get what they earn, what they deserve and earn. Good guy Tim, seeing past the evil ways of Troy Voodoo and everything he's done, alongside Triple H and the rest of the Corporation, saying he still has a chance to turn his back. I've got something really annoying in my eye right now. And Tim just beating up both of his competitors at this point with the table. Oh, Tim going for the Long Island Slam, but of course it's always got to be reversed at least once. Every single match, Tim goes for the Long Island Slam. It's counted the first time, and then he usually hits it afterwards. Marta's got the table in hand. I was going to say earlier, though, that a lot of people... Oh, wait a minute! No, the table didn't break. Japanese table. He's going to try again, though, on Marta. And Marta gets it! Marta has been eliminated. And Tim once again gets the victory in the chase. And next week, it will be Troy Voodoo against Tim LeFay, I should say, my bad. And the #1 contenders match. Troy Voodoo didn't go through, but Levi Marta sure did.
Here's your winner, Tim.
Another win on the resume.
And Tim LeFay once again winning this round of the elimination chase. And it'll be Troy Voodoo versus Timmy Boy next week live on Fusion. #1 contendership on the line. The winner will face the Moo Moo Man, Randy Borton, at Regicide for the world title. And Randy Borton's probably at home wherever he is, sweating, doesn't want to take on Tim again. Or maybe he does. Last time they fought, Borton did get the win. 3 stages of hell at Point Break. He won the first 2 stages. Didn't even go to a third one. So maybe Borton is hoping Timmy Boy wins. But Tim's been on quite a roll indeed. Voodoo's big fat body loosened the table. And then Marta was just unlucky. Borton sweats milk, dude. We got a news alert. Probably someone beat someone. It was a huge upset. I'd say maybe Ziggler against Hayden. I'm going to assume. Yep. No, Ziggler won the NXT title, of course. Of course. Forgot about that for a second. Alright. Live event. Excuse me. Indeed, now we'll get to that announcement in just a second, Zach. On the live event. Oh, we got a tweet from Elijah Stewart here. He says, yo, picking up these easy wins, Tim. Another great showing. Always good vibes by Elijah Stewart. So we'll have Jake Holmes in action again. Won his debut match last week against Aaron Griffin. Wait a minute. Tweet from Timmy Boy. He says, at the end of the day, I try to be a good person. If I win this chase to face Borton later, then good for me. However, if Voodoo beats me next week on Fusion, then it was what was supposed to take place to begin with. And there was no hard feelings. Best of luck to the both of us. Tim, just such a good guy. All right, so Jake Holmes, we'll have him take on. We'll have him take on Alpha. Elijah Stewart's just all about good vibes, Austin. That's what you got to understand. He's always in a good mood. Then we'll have some Vixens action. We'll do. Let's do Maya Cruz. With Alexia Stroud in her corner. Oh, she's right there. GG dashing. And she will take on Deborah Cox because it's fisting time. We saw Deborah Cox make her Fusion debut a couple weeks ago in tag action alongside Ward versus those two. So we'll see if she can get the job done one-on-one against Cruz. Yeah, we'll put Crow in the main event of the live event. See if he can get himself a win. I mean, he did win his debut match, Tim, to be fair. I mean, DJ Moore's a former tag team champ, though. Austin, come on. That's all he has. Don't take it away from him. All right, we'll have Crow. I'm going to put Crow on Genesis Dynamic. Please chill. We'll put Crow against. Let's see. All right, we'll do Aaron Griffin. I mean, that's still technically a championship, though. To be fair, he's in that Guinness World Record book thing, majig. You know. All right. Jake Holmes looks to continue his winning ways in his second match here in CMV, and Alpha gets the win. My goodness. That's quite an upset. Alpha, known for losing on the live events, but he takes down the newcomer, Jake Combs. And now Maya Cruz with Alexia Stroud in her corner takes on Deborah Cox. Will it be fist in time? Yes, it will. Deborah Cox gets the victory. And then Crow goes one-on-one with Aaron Griffin. And Aaron Griffin going to get the victory over Crow. And indeed, guys, you see 6 matches here on Genesis because if you're not a member of the website, then I will announce it right now that Genesis will be turning into a main show, an actual show. So from now on, you know I stream twice a week usually. Well, I always stream twice a week, but sometimes it's not always on Monday and Friday. But I'm going to try to get better at that. So I stream twice a week from now on. Fusion will be its own show on one day, and then I will stream Genesis as its own show on the other day. And it will have 6 matches. It'll be a main show, so it'll be rivalries. We'll feature people who don't always get featured on Fusion. It'll be better. I think it'll be better. We're gonna test it out. If people don't like it, we'll test it out for a couple weeks. If a lot of people don't like it, we'll go back to the old way. If everybody loves it, then GG. But here tonight, we're still gonna do the usual 3 matches. So I'll just sim the first 3. No, I'm not about doing 6 matches. Not about that life. Let's have Carlos make his debut. Now he's got to have Arn Bulmer in this corner. He can take on. Let's see. He can take on. He can take on. Let's put him against Grid. Grid made his debut last week at a live event, a losing effort. See if he can take down Carlos, the phenomenal one, Carlos, with Arn Bulmer in his corner. Then we'll have some tag team action featuring two teams in the announced tag team turmoil for the pre-show of Regicide. We'll put you can message me on Twitch, Rain, or you can join the website if you haven't already, and you can message me on there. Let's have the Trailblazers. Take on the Bromancers. We have Lance Romance. If you want to join the website, Rain, Tim will post the simple, easy steps for you. Unless you already did join. And then indeed you go to PMs at the top of the site, messages, type in my name, which is Mr. Dashing, or you can click it at the bottom of the site and then it'll take you right to a PM. And then you just message me on there. What are you saying? People from Samoa can't be named Carlos Rodriguez? Maybe he just lives. Maybe he's based out of the Isle of Samoa. Maybe he just lives there. He was born somewhere else, you know? You don't know his life. You don't know his story. You don't know where he's been. You don't know how many dicks he's had to suck. The Battle of the Samoans, then, on the opening of Genesis. And then for our last Sin match, we'll do Vixen's match. We'll do another singles bout. We'll put Emma Washington in action. She made her debut last week at a live event. I'm pretty sure she lost to, didn't she lose to Cass? Did she lose to Cass? Who'd she lose? She lost to someone. I think it was Cass. I'm not too sure, though. We'll put her against... maybe Kayla. Maybe Kayla. Actually, we'll do... Christine Nori. I'm pretty sure Cass won last week, though, Tim. Thomas Sullivan. I'm a fucking retarded. I was thinking of Cass. I meant Connor. Rest in peace. And they'll take down Emma Washington. She's going to be a world champion one day, Tim. One day, I believe. I believe you have to have faith, my brother. I mean, just look at Slate, right? In season 2, he went on a losing streak for like 6 months, right? He came back. He got a cheeky push until the corporation took him out. And he's dead now. Rest in peace. Remembered always, forever. And for the matches that will be live, we've got a one-on-one bout between Mike Miles and Furious Frank. Oh, or Mike Grizzly, rest in peace. Did I say something about a Vixen's Rumble? What? Did I say something? Are you putting a space? Because it is Mr. with the period and then space dashing. You can click the name on the bottom of the site. It's a red name, Mr. Dashing. You click that, and then all you got to do is hit PM, and it'll take you right to the message thing. Or you can just message me on Twitch if you're having that hard of a time. I read my Twitch messages. And then our Vixens match, we'll see Quinn Bell. I always get the messages from you, Tim. Or not Tim, Borton. You're always messaging me on Twitch. Whispering sweet nothings into my ear. Just the way I like it. Matches are already booked on Genesis Dynamic. Kent gets the night off this week. Or gets the week off. He gets to kick back and relax. Him and Zach Payne getting ready for their Tag Team Championship rematch at Regicide against T and Lee. And then for our main event, will be tag team action. The Corporation. God, these loading times are ridiculous. And Corporation got that cheeky handicap victory over Sane on Fusion. Ain't gonna be that easy tonight, though. Oh, or Cherry Voodoo. As they take on Matt Jefferson. And the new Anarchy champion, Ziegler. Oh, I forgot his name's fucking Jacob Ziegler now. I keep doing that. Alright, here we go. Saturday Night Genesis edition at number 27. Just 2 weeks away from Regicide. It was looking to be a great pay-per-view. Triple H taking on Justin Sane. We now know Ringo Max will challenge Jackson Jordan for the international title. Two-man power trip versus T and Lee. Fury versus Cassie Maverick. A tag team turmoil on the pre-show and so much more. And now we got to figure out who's going to challenge Ziegler. Probably Hayden will get his rematch. We'll have to wait and hear from Triple H, though. So here we go. The Sim matches. It is the phenomenal one, Carlos, making his debut with Arn Ballmer in his corner against Grid, who debuted last week in a losing effort. And Grid going to take another loss, unfortunately, to Carlos. I'm sure Arn Ballmer pulled some heel tactics in that one right there. We'll have to wait for Grid's on-screen debut to see if that helps him out any. And now the Trailblazers take on the Bromancers, two of the teams involved in the tag team turmoil at Regicide. And the Bromancers going to get the victory. And now it is Vixen's action. Christy Noyer with her brother in her corner taking on the newcomer Emma Washington. Emma Washington with a great victory over the woman who pinned the Cassie Maverick when she was still the champion a couple weeks ago. Now it's time for our live matches. Mike Miles with the Bloody Brick. Chris Andrews in his corner going to take on Furious Frank with Bob Storm. A rivalry been brewing between these four these past couple weeks. All started off when the Fast and the Furious, after losing the two-man power trip a couple weeks ago, they were feeling upset, so they trashed the Foreign Affairs locker room. Furious Frank and Bob Storm saying Foreign Affairs. I'm getting the names mixed up. This is very difficult. Furious Frank and Bob Storm saying that Foreign Affairs is the only team they truly respect here on the roster, and they apologize for trashing the locker room. It was a spur of the moment type of thing. They were just trying to get their attention. Foreign Affairs responding, accepting the challenge. Furious Frank wanted to take on Mike Miles one-on-one, the big men, the powerhouses of their respective teams. Of course, Mike Miles and Chris Andrews got some payback. Mike Miles trashed the Fast and the Furious locker room just earlier this week. And both teams have been picking on Mac Thompson. Poor Mac Thompson. He's been getting thrown into dumpsters week in and week out. But these two teams also going to be participating in the tag team turmoil in the pre-show Regicide for the number one contendership. Take on either two-man power trip or T and Lee, whoever comes out of Regicide, the tag team champs. The other two teams, of course, will be the Minutemen and the Corporation. See the Corporation action later on tonight in tag action against Matt Jefferson and Ziegler. I mean, I would kiss that mohawk. Can I help you, Carter? Why are you just staring at me? Get out of here. Fucking Kates. Fucking Kates. Indeed, Foreign Affairs and the Fast and the Furious, two of the prominent tag teams here on Monday Night Fusion. A huge tag team roster. One of the biggest attractions for Fusion. The tag team division. Titles currently held by T and Lee. They will defend against two-man power trip at Regicide. Perhaps Tim might even get a world title shot that same night if he can defeat Troy Voodoo next week on the final round of the Elimination Chase. I just got to break kayfabe real quick and say I love Universe for having Zach Payne and Levi Marta eliminated, so it's the Corporation guy versus the Revolution guy. I got to love Universe for that. Okay, kayfabe done being broken. Snapping back to CMV Saturday Night Genesis. It is the big man, Mike Miles, in singles action tonight against Furious Frank. Mike Miles, a former Intercontinental Champion. My immersion, no. Born, don't break my kayfabe. Definitely been quite a brawl between these two big men. Again, the powerhouse of their respective teams. Whew. I feel like I'm burping like fucking ravioli, but I have not eaten ravioli today, so I'm a little bit confused. Here we go. Mike Miles, Furious Frank going to go at it to kick off Saturday Night Genesis. And Miles right out of the gate with a cheeky kick to the midsection. Front headlock now. Oh, gets chucked up into the air by Furious Frank. That sounds good, Rain. Indeed, stay active on the site if you want to. You know, we got rankings, polls. You can promo as your superstar if you want to in the promo section, roster page, all that good stuff. It's a good time. Oh, leg snap. Just a brutal maneuver. And indeed, as Foreign Affairs have pointed out these past couple of weeks, Furious Frank not been doing so well in his career thus far. Took a singles loss to Mike Grizzly a couple of weeks ago here on Saturday Night Genesis. So Miles looking to take advantage of the momentum that is, or the lack of momentum, I should say, that Furious Frank currently has. Big time DDT, of course. Foreign Affairs coming off a big time, a dominant victory over the Trailblazers, who they were butting heads with for a couple of weeks last week on Monday Night Fusion.
great weekend of WWE action it's been so far, and it's only Saturday. We still have another day to go.
Well, we actually don't, Michael Cole. Tomorrow's not the pay-per-view. Next Sunday is the pay-per-view. In Universe time, of course. Oh, and now Furious Frank chucked right into the steel steps. He was trucked into the steps, not even chucked. Mike Miles is as big as a truck. He's a big man. Good guy, though. Oh! Big time slap to the chest. Arm drag. Going to take down Furious Frank there. Count of 5. Can Miles get back in the ring? Yes, he can. Furious Frank actually gets in before him, though. Miles, what's he looking for here? Alabama Slam! The strength on this guy. Again. Former Intercontinental Champion is this man. That was many years ago, though. And also, Mike Miles, a tag team specialist. Who can never forget Havoc. Right, important. They were frenemies, he and Jeremy Blake. Rest in peace, Jeremy Blake. Gone but not forgotten. Greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. Who can ever forget Jeremy Blake beating Mike Miles 3 pay-per-views in a row by roll-up? Greatest stuff. Greatest feud.
Another great Saturday of WWE action here tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Hip toss takedown right there. Oh, but look at the Bloody Brit ringside. Gonna distract Furious Frank. Allow Mike Miles to get back into control. You know there won't be any of those offbeat shenanigans by Bob Storm. He's a babyface. Everybody loves him. He's not gonna pull that kind of ish. 10 points to whoever gets the offbeat shenanigans reference. 10 points, a title shot, and a blowjob. The Furious Frank maybe going for a cigarette there. I'm not too sure. Miles going to go for another Alabama Slam, though. Oh, now a surprise blowjob. And now here comes the strength of the Brit, lifting Frank up into the air and back down again. The power. Maury, I don't think you're old enough to get the reference, actually, to be honest. Hey, Zach got it, though. And Miles, what is he going for here? Powerbomb again! Powerbomb after powerbomb after powerbomb. Miles now lining Furious Frank up. Oh, just sweeps him in the cheek. That was pretty rude. Some heelish tactics right there. It's been all Miles since Bloody Brit interfered. Caused a distraction that allowed Miles to get into control. I've still got whatever's in my eye in there. I'm just too lazy to fucking get it out. Rest in peace. I actually don't think you are more out. You're 13, right? So the invasion angle was like 2001, so I don't think you were born by then, were you? Where were you born? 2003? 2002? Oh, face plant by Miles, just using his power to literally crumble Furious Frank face first into the mat, and Frank is just not doing well in this match. Again, ever since Bloody Brit interfered, it's been all Miles. Will we perhaps see a 10 miles out? We haven't seen that in a while. Oh, no, we're going to see whatever. Is he going for a suicide dive right now? What is happening here? Mike Miles, the big man, putting it all on the line with a senton over the top rope. Kind of landed weird in his ankle there. He's got to be careful. Furious Frank finally getting some offense in. And here comes Bloody Brit again. Trying to call Furious Frank's attention, but Frank's not falling for it a second time. And here you go, Frank trying to lay his hands. Or I should say Bloody Brit trying to lay his hands on Frank. I thought Frank was about to like clothesline him or something, but nah, he changed his mind. Doesn't want to risk a DQ. Oh, another distraction. Gonna allow Miles forward Russian leg sweep. And that might be all she wrote. Flips him over, shoots the half. 1, 2. No! Frank able to stay in it. Somehow. Some way. Lifts him all the way up. And they always busted open, too. I didn't see the flashing red screen. Frank got a nasty gash in his forehead there. Why do you hate the forward Russian leg sweep, Tim? I actually like it. It's not a bad move. And here comes Chris Andrews a third time. Come on, ref. Get this guy the hell out of here. Look at good guy Bob Storm ringside. Not interfering. Just here to support his friend and tag team partner. And then you got Bloody Britt over here, the asshole. Won't stop interfering. Snapmare that by the big man. Into a surfboard stretch. Digging the knee into the spine. Wrenching back the arms. Carter, you jump on that table, I'll end your pathetic life. Stupid cat. I mean, you're hating on the fish drop, Tim. That's one of my favorite moves, so you're fired. Waiting list, Tim. Waiting list. Mike Miles stalling the suplex attempt by Frank. Gets one off of his own. And Miles, big fucking toss. I can't say that. That's vintage. That's trademark Cyborg. That's copyright Cyborg. But it gets Mike Miles a 3 count. Mike Miles with that pure strength, just launching, catapulting Frank up into the air. And simply too much for Frank to stand. Thanks to multiple interferences by the Bloody Brit, Foreign Affairs is going to walk out with the victory here tonight. And some momentum heading into the tag team turmoil at Regicide. Oh, this fucking cat, dude. I'm literally gonna kill it. Hey! Carter! Fuck off. There you go. Complete domination, though, by Mike Miles in this match. Frank got a couple of jabs, couple of kicks in here and there, but nothing significant. And here's the ending. Miles stalling the suplex attempt, got one off of his own, and then immediately lifted Frank up for this catapult flapjack. I dare not ever call it. Big fucking toss again. Copyright Cyborg. Oh, we're not even going to see the pin? There we go.
Here's your winner, Mike Madden.
And the Fast and the Furious not doing so well these past couple weeks. Not looking good heading into the tag team turmoil. Big win for Miles, though. Big win for Foreign Affairs. As we head into our next match of the evening, Vixen's action. Going to see Quinn Bell go one-on-one with the first ever Vixen's champion and longest reigning Vixen's champion in CMV history, Amber Briggs. Two of the 6 women who competed inside the Armageddon Hell in a Cell at Dark Carnival. Quinn Bell was the one who was pinned by Fury, and I actually just remembered that it wasn't Cass who beat Emma Washington. It was Quinn Bell. GG, Tim. Cass LaFave. Still not doing great. We all know you're a big-time Amber Briggs fan, Tim. We get it. Relax. Simmer down, Tim. We understand. Hey, man, I get it. I'm a big Amber Briggs fan, too. Ugh, my hands are starting to get fucking cracked because how cold it is. Hate that shit. Quinn Bell still looking to make her impact here in CMV. Couple wins, couple losses. Been here a few months thus far. Again, she was the one pinned inside of the Armageddon Hell in a Cell at Dark Carnival. She really has She really doesn't have anything to say. You know, all the other four Vixens can be like, I wasn't the one that was pinned. I wasn't the one that was submitted. So I still deserve an opportunity. And like Amber Briggs here tonight, she still wants to get her championship back. And kick off the road to a championship match by putting down Quinn Bell here tonight. Still to cover our main event tag team action to see the Corporation's Billy and Mike Grizzly take on Matt Jefferson and the new Anarchy champion Ziegler. Yo, this cat is straight up retarded. I swear to God, every time he jumps on this table, I tell him no. I fucking like whip a towel at him. And he comes back every 5 seconds. Go away.
This is what it's all about. Two competitors going head to head to decide which one is truly the best.
I mean, I'd probably smash all the Vixens, to be completely honest. Even Christy Nori. I'd even go there. Probably not. I don't know. I would. Amber Briggs, though, you can't deny, most dominant Vixen in CMV history. First ever Vixen's champion, longest reigning as well. Here we go. Quinn Bell one-on-one with Amber Briggs. Live on Saturday Night Genesis, just 2 weeks away from Regicide, where we will see Fury defend her Vixen's championship against the former champion Cassie Maverick. The score is currently tied at 1-1 between them. It will be settled at Regicide with the title on the line. As right out of the gate, these two are beating the hell out of each other. Briggs brings her up and back down onto the knee. CMV awkwardly stands for Community Universe Mode because, see, if you actually use the actual initials, you know, Community Universe Mode, it'd become. So I kind of just, you know, I took a couple letters here and there. I thought CMV sounded decent enough, so I kind of just slapped that together.
Get ready, folks. Get ready. Look at that. She nailed it. Now that's how you land a well-placed strike on your opponent.
Amber Briggs now dragging Quinn Bell away from the ropes. Big time gut wrench suplex, showing off her strength. Without a doubt, the strongest Vixen on the Fusion roster. Perhaps all of CMV. Now digging her knee right into the chest of Bell there. Suplex toss. Quinn Bell not in a great place right now. You always have cum in your heart, Borton. I'm going to come in your heart, bitch. Quinn Bell trying to take advantage off that missed body splash. Doesn't even get a 1 count, though. Now a couple elbows connect right to the forehead, and Briggs, ever since missing that body splash, ain't doing so well. Rebounds off the ropes, knee to the temple, neck breaker to follow up. Quinn Bell gonna lift Amber to her feet, front headlock cinched in. Amber Briggs says, no way though! What a shoulder block! Turning Quinn Bell inside out, my goodness. Oh, spinning back fist, vintage Amber Briggs. Might have just put the lights out. 1, 2, 3. Will that be all she wrote? 1, 2. No! Quinn Bell able to power out. Not done just yet, but Amber Briggs closed it in, looking for the boss cutter, perhaps. Quinn Bell not backing down from behind. What's she looking for here? Angle slam. Quinn Bell nearly getting launched out of the ring there, and Amber Briggs wasting no time. As soon as she sees the window, she goes for it. Boss cutter inbound. Bam! Plants Quinn Bell. And let's see if it's all over. Quickly hooks the leg. 1, 2. No! Quinn Bell still able to kick out. Indeed, she is tough, King. Amber Briggs not happy that Quinn Bell is able to kick out of that. Oh, okay. Completely missed that knife edge chop. Dirty deeds, though. Now Quinn. Oh, that sleeper hold cinched in. Looking to make Briggs tap out, or at least make her pass out. Make her sleepy, as King would say. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Just a 2 count, though. Oh, and now a stiff kick right to the spine. Briggs realizing now she's the one that's in trouble, trying to keep Quinn Bell grounded here. Just repeatedly stomping on her chest. Irish whip puts Briggs out on the ring apron, cracks her in the jaw, sends her falling down to the outside. I mean, Tim, are you going to tell your mom that the family won their match? I mean, what is this blatant favoritism towards Alvius? I don't get it. Amber Briggs. This fight has spilled to the outside now. Irish whip right into the steel steps somehow, even though she was Irish whipping in the complete opposite direction. Physics. Elbow drop now. What is going on? Count of 5. Briggs. Good girl Briggs lifting Bell to her feet there. Quinn Bell sleeping on her feet. Count of 7. Gets back into the ring. Oh, Tim's favorite, all-time favorite move cinched in. That brutal neck crank. Trying to wear down Bell a little bit. And now Briggs with a second spinning back fist. I think that might be it. 1, 2. No! Bell able to kick out again. What is this resiliency here tonight? Oh, goes for a rolling neck snap. Quinn Bell able to move out of the way, though. Double knee gut buster, rebounds off the ropes, not done yet. Bam! Not a punt right to the temple. Come on, we want the Irish hangover. Briggs ain't gonna let that happen, though. We're looking for another boss cutter, looking to win this match. Now we got a brawl ensuing. What the hell is Quinn going for here? Oh, pump handle driver. Goes for the pin. I think that was a rope break, though. As we get a tweet here from Better Than Senior, a.k.a. Nelson Jr. Haven't heard from him all night. He says, some people call this night a win for the Rebellion, but it's just a break for the corporation. Nelson Jr. sounding very full of himself as Quinn Bell wipes the sweat from her face. Back and forth battle between these two vixens here tonight. Realizing what's on the line versus TDT. Chance to move up the boards. Oh, wait a minute! The botchplex by Quinn Bell. 1, 2, 3. No, she didn't. Oh God, that was so close. That was such a close pinfall attempt right there. She's going for another one! Another botchplex! Why didn't she go for the pin, though? Oh, she's going for the Irish hangover! She's going to make sure that Briggs is down for the count. Irish hangover inbound. Bam! Catches her flush. Can she get to the pin in time, though? Yes, she can. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. No, what? What? What the hell? How did she not get the 3 count following the botchplex and then the Irish hangover? Briggs still able to power out. What a match this is turning out to be. Oh, Briggs. She very rarely goes for this, only when she's desperate. Sizing Bell up. Cheeky. Oh, heel kick connects. Shoots the half. 1, 2, 3. No, what? Amber Briggs just as shocked as I am. What the hell? Oh, botchplex. No, Briggs says no way. Northern Lights suplex. What a match. This is awesome. Reversals galore. I don't know how these two keep kicking out. Elbow connects right to the face of Briggs. Kick to the midsection. What's she going for here? Vertical suplex power bomb. Showing off her strength. She might look dainty, but don't judge a book by its cover. Oh, Irish hangover for a second time. Will we see it? If she gets this, you know it's got to be over. Well, Irish hangover? No, what's she going for? Elbow drop. Still a devastating maneuver. I'd go for the pin off that. Looks like Briggs might be napping. Quinn Bell's got something else in mind, though. Like perhaps a second botchplex, a third botchplex, actually. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Quinn Bell gets the victory. What a match. Can't even stand to her feet after the bell rings. That was an absolute drag down, beat 'em up match. That was awesome. Very back and forth. Both Vixens not giving up without one hell of a fight. And we have a tweet here from Parker. He says, Regicide, Rebellion, Revolution, no retain. Very cryptic tweet right there. And we have a tweet here from Worldwide Will. Perhaps a new superstar. I haven't heard anything from Triple H or backstage, but he says, CMV, you better get ready. I'm coming, but you don't know who or what I am. But when I come in here, get ready for a new movement. Quite a match, though. Amber Briggs definitely has nothing to be ashamed of. But tonight it is Quinn Bell's night, pinning the first ever Vixens champion. Definitely going to do wonders for her career. Look at the face of Amber Briggs. She's like shocked she just got beat by this bitch. Is this bitch actually pinning me?
She continues to impress with the win here tonight. You know, I don't recall ever actually being pinned.
That face, though. Someone's got to gift that face. That face when you lose to some fucking Hello Kitty bitch. Rest in peace. But great one for Quinn Bell. And we still got our main event to come. Tag team action. Going to see the Corporations, Billy and Mike Grizzly, take on Matt Jefferson and the new Anarchy champion, Ziggler. And speaking of Matt Jefferson, he's got a tweet here saying, I'm hype, Ziggler's hype, the crowd's hype. Let's go. Time to kick some lapdog ass. And indeed, Ziggler doing what Matt Jefferson could not at the top of the month, dethroning Hayden earlier this week on Monday Night Fusion. This match is coming our way because Corporate Billy and Mike Grizzly, of course, we know they have their differences with Ziggler these past couple of weeks. Ziggler been a real thorn in the side of Billy, the hillbilly, and the wild man. It escalated, though, last week when... sorry, something off the side. When Billy and Mike Grizzly assaulted Ziggler during a backstage interview, and then they tried to do the same to Matt Jefferson later on in the night, but Jefferson got some aid from Ziggler. The two beat down Corporate Billy as, or I should say Mike Grizzly, as Corporate Billy retreated up the ramp. And as I said, Ziggler, he says he wants to keep his nose out of this war. He doesn't want to join either side until he absolutely has to, but I'm pretty sure he's already picked a side, unintentionally as it may be. Because now he's taking the Anarchy Championship from Hayden, and therefore taking it from Triple H and the Corporation. And you know Hunter's not going to be happy about that. And we'll have to wait to hear from Triple H whether Hayden will get his rematch or not. You got to wonder if Hayden even wants his rematch again. He said he doesn't want that title. He feels like it's beneath him. So we'll just have to wait and see. As we have a tweet here from Timmy Boy. He says, Ziggler may not be a part of our movement, but he's helping Jefferson, our boy, so thank you. And again, congratulations on the title victory. Ziggler just 2 months into his CMV career, 3 weeks into his Fusion career, and already has the Anarchy title around his waist. Definitely not the most prestigious title, but a very prestigious title here in CMV nonetheless. First ever champion was Jeremy Blake, crowned way back when, before the first ever SummerSlam. Who could ever forget the battle he had with Ace Stevens at SummerSlam? Former champs such as Dave Turner and Cyborg, Caden Kinra, Timmy Boy, Tim LaFave, Randy Orton have held that championship. Some of the biggest names in CMV history can catapult your career. Just think about where Orton is now. He's a 3-time Anarchy champion. Now he's the world champ. And we have another tweet here from Worldwide Bill. He says, didn't Triple H tell you, CMV? New change is coming, and I am the key to the war. I will end it all. Maybe this Worldwide Will guy. I'm pretty sure I called him Bill there. By accident, my bad. Worldwide Will. Maybe he's a new corporation edition. I don't know. I haven't heard anything yet. Indeed, Cole Savage, also a former Anarchy champion. I mean, Caden Kinra. Come on, Tim. I mean, fucking goddamn Kendall Wolf is also a former hardcore champion. I don't know. Caden Kinra reminded me of Kendall Wolf there. There's Matt Jefferson, of course, representing the Rebellion, the Revolution here tonight. Teaming with the new Anarchy champion. Let's see him. Let's see him with that title for the first time. Tweeted out on the Twitter after his victory, a picture of him with the championship, and there you go. Of course, looking smug, looking cocky. That dank-ass leather jacket, looking like a badass. Looking like an Anarchy champion.
The referee will undoubtedly have his hands full when these two teams collide. I'd say this team looks like they have what it takes to walk away victorious tonight.
Ziggler definitely getting a lot of fan support, like almost out of nowhere. A lot of support from the guys in the back, most like specifically the Revolution, obviously, but the fans voted him in for that Anarchy title match over Kevin Lee and Shanaz Andoni, two of the biggest fan favorites here in CMV. The fans voted him in for the title shot, and he took advantage of it. He beat the hell out of Hayden. Great match on Fusion, dethroning the A-lister. One of the fastest rising stars. I mean, fastest rising star in CMV, obviously going to be Levi Marta, who won the United States title on his debut. But definitely, winning the Anarchy Championship 2 months into your career shows that you've got potential. You've got a future here, and it's going to be Matt Jefferson kicking things off against Corporate Billy. And I always forget Jefferson's such a big guy. And look at that. There's the strength right out of the gate. Military press. And look at that, little shout out to Ziggler. Ziggler used that move to defeat Corporate Billy a couple weeks ago on Fusion. Oh, big time slam. And again, Billy and Mike Grizzly coming off a victory on Fusion. Handicap action against Justin Sane. Jefferson now going to lean the Hillbilly up against the ropes, I should say. Irish Whip going to catch him on the rebound with a big time back body drop. Billy's like fucking dwarfed here against Jefferson. Fury punch. Billy going to take this window to tag in Mike. That's a good call. He's getting his shit kicked by the extremist, self-proclaimed extremist of CMV. He failed to dethrone Hayden and his title opportunity, top of the month, or a couple weeks ago, I should say, against Hayden. Definitely put up one hell of a fight, though. Showed what he's got. But he's not to be taken lightly as Grizzly now leans him up against the ropes. Irish whip. Going to catch him on the rebound with a spine buster. Just carelessly. Doesn't give a shit about the well-being of Jefferson. This is going to inflict some serious damage.
I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in on this exciting Saturday night. We have plenty of...
Indeed, it is an exciting Saturday night here in the main event of Genesis again. Genesis is becoming its own main show starting next week, guys. So on Friday, the next stream, it will be just Fusion. And then on Monday, it will be just Genesis. It's coming its own main show. Jefferson kicks the midsection, goes for a DDT. Grizzly back body drop, though, again. Now going to tag in Billy. Frequent tags, the name of the game. Of course, the corporation going to be involved in the tag team turmoil in the pre-show Regicide. An opportunity to become #1 contenders for the tag team titles. Big time chop right to the throat. And now Jefferson going to tag in the Anarchy champion. Bringing Corporate Billy right down onto the knee.
Looking to be in great shape here. It doesn't appear as though
Knuckle sandwich. Putting pressure on the temples. Trying to wear down Ziegler a little bit here. Can't underestimate Billy, though, even though he and Mike Grizzly have been on a little bit of a losing streak despite their win on Fusion. He is a two-time light heavyweight champion. As Ziegler hits a nice little suplex there. Going to cover for the pin. 1, 2, just a 2 count, though. Goes for a headbutt. Billy counters, nice jawbreaker. Swinging snap neckbreaker, going to take down the Anarchy champion. Tag to Grizzly. Keeping themselves fresh. Let's see how Ziegler compares against the big man, the wild man. How about a 12-step? Like tossing Ziegler to the side like he's a sack of dirty laundry. Piece of trash. Dang, what a combo there by the Anarchy champion of the Scott. And then a terminating knee. Shades of Quantum. Ziegler looking to kick off his reign with a win. Drops down behind it. The scoop slam attempt pushes Grizzly away. Can't grapple the big man, though. Kicks him in the midsection. Rebounds off the ropes. Nice basement drop kick. That's Matt Jefferson cheers his tag team partner on here. Oh, what is Ziegler stomping on every single exposed limb. The legs, the arms, the chest. And finally the face. That's just rude. Hooks the tree trunk-like leg. 1, 2, just a 2 count, though. Oh, and Ziegler not afraid to get dirty. Rakes the eyes. And then a flashback. Ziegler all over the big man right now. He is shit kicking him. And now going to tag in Jefferson. Let him get his hands dirty. Oh, nice face plant. Matt Jefferson kind of looks like a high flyer at first glance, but he is a big guy. He's very strong. And what is he going for here? Irish whip going to send Grizzly off the ropes. Whatever he was going for, we're not going to find out. Grizzly counters. Front headlock as Ziegler claps. And there's the strength of Grizzly, nearly launching Matt Jefferson out of the ring. And quickly going to follow that up with the belly-to-belly. That is not a Uranagi, that's a belly-to-belly. Please show Michael Cole. Just a 2 count. Shoulder claw applied by someone the size of Grizzly. You're going to be feeling that in the morning. Tag to Billy now. Jefferson is really going to make a tag to Ziegler, because he is in a spot of trouble. What was that punch all? Half camel clutch. Looking to force the extremist of CMV to tap here. Wear him down a little bit. Just let's go. Push Jefferson in the corner from behind. Billy might be looking for those rapid fire elbows. Nope. He's tricking us. Oh, nice slap across the chest. Just chucks Matt Jefferson down. Drop kick to the temple. Oh, Billy. I thought he was going to the top. Where is Ziegler going? Ziegler trying to help out Jefferson a little bit. I don't know why Mike Grizzly is distracting the referee. Billy, though, might be going for the rapid fire elbows now. I think so. Yes, he is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Matt Jefferson has just enough left in him to push Corporate Billy away. Alley-oop out of the corner, though. And Jefferson is just... he is not doing great right now. Covers the chest as Billy. Ziegler in to break up the pin, and he gets it at a count of 1. Mike Grizzly too slow. But he's still going to target Ziegler. Rips him into the ring. And Billy, meanwhile, sizing up Jefferson. Looking for the playmaker. Looking for overdrive, whatever you want to call it. It's your life. But he takes down Jefferson. Quickly hooks the leg. Can Ziegler get in time? 1, 2, 3. And Corporate Billy gonna get the victory as Mike Grizzly hits a nice German there on Ziegler to stop him from breaking up the pin. And man, Corporate Billy just caught Jefferson in a bad way. Hits the overdrive to put down the extremist. And Ziegler too slow to break it up. Great teamwork by the Corporation. Looks like that pep talk by Triple H on Fusion might have gotten under their skin. Might have made them snap too. The week of the Corporation here in terms of Billy and Mike Grizzly.
Let's take a look at some of the big highlights.
Ba 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 ba.
I can't believe what we just saw.
And here's the ending of the match. Mike Grizzly attacking Ziegler, even though he was on the ring apron. And Ziegler had to get out of the ring before he was counted out. Didn't realize Billy was hitting his playmaker, his overdrive. That knocked Matt Jefferson out flush. And Ziegler tried to get back in, but got caught by Grizzly here with a nasty German. Might have been able to break it up in time, but Grizzly not allowing it to happen.
You want to talk about a tag team war? We most definitely witnessed just that. This was from bell to bell, a clinic in tag team wrestling. Kudos to everyone. I love tag team matches, and that was one of the best I've seen in a while.
As always, guys, thank you for joining me. If you're new to the show, make sure you follow me. If you like what you saw, I stream every Monday and Friday. We're so close to 400 followers. If you guys can help me get there, very excited by it. Very awesome. Glad you liked the show. And remember that Genesis is becoming a main show starting on Friday. It will be just Fusion, and then Monday will be just Genesis. And Regicide just 2 weeks away. If you want to join the site, it is communityuniverse.4motion.com. If you want your call on the show, head on over there and sign up. It's simple, it's easy, and all the past episodes are on my YouTube channel, which is linked on my Twitch page if you want to check those out there. And I will see you guys on Friday.